Please take the time to visit podsurvey.com/peasants to complete a short 21-question survey. Participants in the survey will be entered into a chance to win a $100 Amazon gift card. The survey can be taken multiple times, so feel free to visit back each month for your chance to enter the drawing. Please help support the show by using our Amazon links located in the description anytime you purchase anything from Amazon. It's a great way to support the show while just going about your normal business shopping on Amazon.com. Also, check out our storefront for Drunken Peasants recommended merchandise. Patreon pledges of $5 or more will now receive 2 private shows each month. In addition to the private shows, Patreon pledges of $10 or more will receive the Drunken Peasants post show after each episode of the Drunken Peasants, Ben and Billy's monthly shitty movie review, and regular behind-the-scenes vlogs with Ben and Billy. Sign up anytime to catch the future shows as well as past content. If you want to catch the post shows but you're not a patron, click the join link below this video to become a member of the Drunken Peasants channel. In addition to each post show, you'll also get special badges and emojis that you can use in the Drunken Peasants live chat. Streamlabs will be open for the duration of each episode. Click the link below to send us a message. Donations $20 and above will be read out through text-to-speech and will require our immediate attention. All donations below $20 will be read at the end of each segment. Keep an eye out for our weekly Streamlabs goal, which if we meet, we will do an extra show the following week. If you find any content you'd like to see us cover on the show, send it to drunkenpeasantsinbox at gmail.com. All submissions will be reviewed for possible usage in a future episode. Click the Discord link in our description to join the Drunken Peasants Discord. Interact with other Drunken Peasants fans in text and voice chat, as well as the peasants themselves. Visit the Google Play Store and download the Drunken Peasants app to catch the audio version of the show while you're on the road. In addition to the app, the audio-only version of the show is also available through iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, SoundCloud, and other audio platforms. That's all we have for now. Enjoy the show.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on you, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
It's true. Sometimes I cry.
Lick my butthole, you laugh.
From the strangest corners of the internet.
Wait, hold on. Is this Yoda? Is this little guy right here Yoda? Because I know this is Luke right here, but is this Yoda? It has to be
Opinions
Yoda.
of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 717. Tonight we got Pimon, and we've got the donut that hangs from the chain around Billy's neck.
Yeah. A lot of people ask where that donut chain came from, but it actually comes from Icing Land.
Icing Land.
Yeah.
Icing Land.
It's a thick chain with a thick Icing Landic accent. Ah! Fuck you!
I'm gonna swallow my peppermint.
It might still be going, too. You don't even know. You all right?
Choked up on peppermint.
Pimp Monk almost died.
Yeah,
We
I
almost
almost
killed
choked on
Pimp Monk.
peppermint. I got peppermint in my mouth. And
You almost choked on a damn peppermint, Ben.
I didn't make it.
Dude,
You're the one who made sure I played this.
I didn't know this was happening because the spec told me it was in your inbox.
Uh-huh.
This is Spec's doing.
Choke on peppermint.
It was Corpse Midget. You got scared.
Pimp Monk's dying over here.
Choke on peppermint.
Corpse Midget shows up out of nowhere and shits my pants. It's not cool.
It's not. And we got
Donut
a damn
chains
donut
here.
from Iceland.
And somehow Pimp Monk's wearing my donut chain.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the way the screen is set up. But that's okay. Pimp Monk's going to die soon anyways for that fucking peppermint.
Wow.
Might as well have him wear the donut chain.
How did I become Yoda, by the way?
No, you're Luke. This is Luke over here, but is this Yoda? Egghead was Yoda. Everybody who's wondering why that happened, this is the 1 year anniversary.
Of the, is that Yoda meme?
Yeah, it's been 1 year of that same joke.
Everyone, if you're watching right now, please like the stream. Do a like on the stream, please. Liking the stream. It's great to like the stream. Please do so.
I'm going to tell you this right now, guys. If you go and like that stream, 100% tomorrow in your mailbox will be a test that says you're COVID-free. I think. Probably not.
I don't think that I have.
That would be magic. We don't have magic around here. But still like it. What do you got to lose? What do you got to lose? That is Billy's donut. Yeah.
So Pimp Monk, how have been things going over on the morning wood, or as Shabisky calls it, the morning Dickwood show?
He's so stupid. It's been going. We've been living, surviving, making it.
How often do you take a dump before the show?
Most of the time. The other day, I've been sick, and the other day I had to take 3 shits in one show.
During the show, you go drop
during
like
the
it's hot?
show. I never see. That's the thing. I never get up during the show. Everybody else does. I never do. But I've been sick for the last 3 days, and I had diarrhea, and I took 3 shits during one show.
Oh God! In
He's
your
got
pants?
the COVIDs.
How do you not get up? Yeah. Do you have COVID?
I don't have COVID.
Okay, that's good.
He's got the poop COVIDs.
No, I don't believe I do. Only symptom that I had would be remotely close to COVID was sleepy. I've been very, very sleepy, but that's about it. No fever, nothing like that. So
because you look different, like
it's because I shaved my fucking face.
One of the symptoms of COVID is your facial hair falling out.
Mm-hmm.
And another symptom of COVID is you uncontrollably smoke.
Mm-hmm. And well, cigarette smoke controls the COVID. It keeps it back.
It holds it at bay.
Yeah, just like, taking a shot of Clorox.
You can't do that.
Dude, I've been on this crazy diet for like a week now. Only eating solid food like once a day. And
you've had some mad shits,
and I've been working out like crazy. But no, like right before the show, I was dizzy as fuck.
Yeah, Ben looked very bad.
Yeah. I was.
I had to cradle him in my arms and bottle feed him. I was like, Ben, get up, Ben, get up. And he was like, I don't feel good.
That's exactly how it happened.
I know feel good. And I fed him, a sweet little boy. I petted his hair, his head. I said,
this is actually a time of the year people do get sick, and it's scary because the corona's going around, and you got all these other little bugs going around. It's fucking terrifying.
Is Egghead going to be the first Triple Crown champion? I don't know.
We'll have the next card for ActualMania pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm going to have to talk with Ben about that because I have an idea for Gale. I think I know who could dethrone Gale.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
I think I know. We're gonna try. We're gonna try to usurp the juggernaut that is Empress Gale. I don't know if it can be done.
It's a lot of crazy to beat that one.
Is Donut Chain muted? I love you, Mr. Amazing 3001.
I'm here.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Yes.
For those of you that don't know, my Donut Chain kicks it. He's chilling.
Fuck yeah.
So tonight we do have the fallout from ActualMania 7 last night. Unfortunately, G-Man's video was not cringy enough to beat the Cringerweight champion.
It's time to just embrace it.
No. I do know that Gale had a very, very strong showing. There was a lot of strong showings.
A lot.
There was the closest matchup was King Cobra versus Only Use Me Blade.
Yeah.
And Blade came through with the power of diapers to make that a tight one.
Sadly, it wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough.
Sadly,
it wasn't enough. But he had the damn. He was wearing a diaper and pissing and shitting in his diaper and just like matter of fact happy about it.
And he also came in with fingering his biggest fan's wife on a live stream.
I don't know how he didn't win.
What the hell?
Yes,
he fingered his biggest fan's wife on a live stream.
He invited them into a big party.
A point where the guy comes down and sees it and is like, and just
he walks in, sees Blade like kissing the guy's wife. Right? He sees his wife making out with Only Use Me Blade. The guy's face drops. He turns away, walks away, and then Blade's like, "Well, whatever, dude. Figure it out," and starts fingering it out. He starts fingering her after the guy walks in. And he still didn't beat King Cobra. That's how much we love Cobes around here.
Cobes is a sweet boy.
Here's what Cobes brought to the table.
boogers.
Very. Oh, he had the boogs. Yeah, he had the boogs, and he had very rare soda. He had a very rare soda.
Shop Wyoming.
Shop Wyoming. Shop local. Wyoming fried chicken.
Is Wyoming known for fried chicken?
Democracy fails again. It's true. It's true. But
so the reason why we're doing this is because all of you wonderful people earned this bonus show last week, and you've already helped us earn next week's bonus show also. And I've got a lot of cool guests coming up on bonus shows. It's going to be pretty great. So thanks to all of you for helping everything stay afloat over here.
Floating.
And if you haven't had a chance to check out all the Patreon stuff, check that out too. And send your bats. Check right now. Click on the triangle on the Brave browser. If you have bats, you can send them right now. I get alerts when I get sent bats.
Speaking of bats, have you seen this new quarter?
Of bats going up?
The 2020 United States quarter. The 25 cent
Oh, it has
piece.
a bat on it?
It's got bats on the back.
Why?
I suppose not because the COVID bat soup meme. I suppose it has nothing to do with that.
Which I don't think is true. I don't believe that's how humans got COVID.
Well, it's strange that that's going around, and then they put that on the actual United States quarter for 2020.
It's the Illuminati, Billy.
It's gotta be, dude. All I'm saying is I've been doing a lot of research on government control, on government control, MK Ultra, mind control, all these flags. I've been doing a lot of research lately. I'm going full conspiracy nut, dude.
You're going?
I'm going full conspiracy nut.
Pretty sure you've already been there.
All I'm saying is take a look at Jared Leto. That's all I'm saying, man.
Is it Leto or Leto?
Jared Leto.
Is it Leto or Leto?
J. Leto, J. Leno. Think about it.
What the fuck?
I'm thinking about
think about it.
Just think about it.
All I'm saying is look back in the history of Jareds. How many
All right,
ones
moving
are
on
there?
to the next. Yep.
People are discriminating against wolves.
Wow. They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
And you better well learn to love it.
You better well learn to love it.
I'm learning to love it.
Got some news stories. Here's the first one.
Lysol maker warns against internal use of disinfectants after Trump comments. A spokesperson for the cleaning product company said it had a responsibility to give accurate information to the public.
Yeah, since the president doesn't.
God damn it. The manufacturer of Lysol, a disinfectant spray and cleaning product, issued a statement warning against any internal use after President Donald Trump suggested that people could get an injection of the disinfectant that knocks coronavirus out in a minute. As a global leader in health and hygiene products, we must be clear that under no circumstance should our disinfectant products be administered into the human body through injection, ingestion, or any other route. A spokesperson for Reckitt Benckiser.
I cannot believe we're at this point in history where they have to tell us not to inject Lysol.
I see that. I see that, right? I see that. They shouldn't have to, especially after our president was the one saying it. They shouldn't have to, Ben. But let's not skip over the fact that this person's name is Reckitt Benckiser.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
What if someone told me to Reckitt Benckiser? You know what I would do, Ben? I would wreck it. I would wreck it. Their name is Reckitt Benckiser. Yes, but back to this. Don't drink disinfectant. The United Kingdom-based owner of Lysol said it in a statement to NBC News. So it's not even a person. It's the company is Reckitt Benckiser.
This made my local news when he said this shit. It was like the third news, like the main evening news. Trump said this bullshit.
As with all products, our disinfectant and hygiene products should only be used as intended and in line with usage guidelines. Please read the label and safety information. The statement continued, adding that the company believes it has a responsibility in providing consumers with access to accurate, up-to-date information as advised by leading public health experts. Not the leading leader of the free world. Don't listen to him, okay? Listen to the leading public health experts. The Environmental Protection Agency also is reminding people to only use disinfectant on surfaces. In a statement issued several hours before Trump spoke, the EPA said, never apply the product to yourself or others. Do not ingest disinfectant products. The Trump administration's Surgeon General, Jerome Adams, also warned Americans, urging people to always talk to your health provider first.
I don't even shower. I just wipe myself off with Clorox wipes every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Disinfectants. Woo!
I do a little showering here and there between faps.
Dude, just wipe with some disinfectants.
I like to wash my body.
It'll clean your countertop. It should clean your skin.
I don't know, Ben. You sound like a Trump supporter right now. Where's your MAGA hat? I gotta get me some MAGA wipes. The Trump administration's Surgeon General Jerome Adams also warned Americans, urging people to always talk to your health provider first before administering any treatment, medication to yourself or a loved one. Reminder to all Americans, please always talk to your health provider first before administering any treatment, medication to yourself or a loved one. Your safety is paramount, and doctors and nurses have years of training to recommend what's safe and effective. Doctors and nurses have years of training. They have years of training.
They have,
Ben. They have years of training.
And doctors and nurses have years.
Let's just be happy that this Surgeon General is not the fucking grammar Nazi. He would have to take himself in Gestapo style. William Bryan of the Department of Homeland Security said at a White House briefing Thursday that emerging results from new research suggest solar light has a powerful effect in killing the virus on surfaces and in the air. Is that why they want us to stay inside? They don't want the sun to heal us naturally? They want us to buy all the disinfectant sports drinks? It's a conspiracy. But he said there was no consideration of internal use of disinfectants. Top Democrats slammed Trump. You could just stop there. Top Democrats slammed Trump forever and always for the comment. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi had something to say. D. Califf said the president and other Republicans reject science and said Trump must be disregarding the advice of his medical experts. No, it doesn't reject science, you stupid fucking cunt. It rejects common sense.
Whoa!
Very quickly to give you some money before I go to bed. Good night, Pimp Monk and pals.
Thank you.
Yeah, the show now is called Pimp Monk and Pals. Thank you.
Good night.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said some shit about the president. Republicans reject science. Yeah, they reject common sense. And Representative Hakeem Jeffries, Democrat from New York, a member of House Democratic leadership, tweeted Friday morning that something is very wrong with the president. Dude, that's a new statement. Nobody has made that statement in the last 4, 5, 7, 12, 20 years. Nobody has said that about Donald Trump in the last 20 years. They've only focused on that fucking haircut of his. They never called out anything but that damn hair. Kim Jeffries says, the president suggested injecting Lysol into the human body to treat COVID-19. Something is very wrong with this guy. No, really. We should be very concerned. Intervention? Good joke. At the briefing, Trump also suggested that people could be treated with ultraviolet or just very powerful light to kill the virus after Bryan's presentation showed that the virus might not live as long in warmer and more humid temperatures.
Just shoot some light up into their range.
Yeah.
Shoot it.
I'm going to go out in public with a flashlight directly in my eye the entire time. I'll be safe. Trump also mentioned an injection or disinfectant to deter the virus. Jeez, Trump. Thank you for all you do for this country.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
If we find a cure and Trump's at all like in charge of naming it, you think he's going to name it Covfefe? so that he can look like he was a fucking genius.
19.
Yeah. He can look like he was a genius for finding the fucking cure for COVID. It was Covfefe, I called it. Called Covfefe.
I knew it
3
was
years ago.
Covfefe. I knew it.
I see the disinfectant that knocks it out in a minute. 1 minute, the president said. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection
It's
inside
even
or
less
almost
than
a
1
cleaning?
minute. It's even better than that. 1 minute. Tops.
As you see, it gets in the lungs. It does a tremendous number on the lungs, so it would be interesting to check that. Yes, Trump, that would be interesting. Trump did not specify the kind of disinfectant because he has no idea what it fucking was. Medical professionals were quick to dispute Trump's claims as irresponsible and dangerous. Well, I'm glad the medical professionals said that because every other Trump follower was about ready to mainline some fucking squirt.
They're already taking, what is that? The hydrochloroquine or whatever. I can't. Chloroquine, whatever it is.
And Z-Packs and shit. They're
And it's
self-administering.
fucking people's heart up too. By the way, that drug is actually making people's heart like beat too fast and shit. Yeah.
Which is nice to know that these MAGA-loving fuckers have a heart.
Oh my God! Do you know who you just did an unintentional impersonation of?
Who?
Terry Funk. You scum-sucking dog.
You scum-sucking. I can't do it again. Trump did not specify the kind of disinfectant. The notion of injecting or ingesting any type of cleansing product into the body is irresponsible and it's dangerous, said Dr. Vin Gupta, not Sanjay Gupta. I don't trust him. A pulmonologist, global health policy expert, and NBC News and MSNBC contributor. Is it Sanjay? Sanjay is NBC, right? Or CNN, not MSNBC. They have competing Guptas. MSNBC was like, get me a Gupta.
We
Get
need
me a
our own Gupta.
We need a Gupta.
Why do they get to have a Gupta but we don't?
We need a Gupta. We need a Gupta on Drunken Peasants. Do we have a Gupta at our disposal?
No, we should find one. There's got to be a couple Guptas in Seattle somewhere.
Ladies and gentlemen watching at home, if you are or aware of a Gupta, get us a Gupta. We need a Gupta. We need a Gupta. DP correspondent
Mark Gupta.
Mark Gupta, yeah. Landerson Gupta. It's a common method that people utilize when they want to kill themselves, he added. Whoa! That's one way to avoid COVID.
Oh, man.
Can't catch COVID if you can't live. Got him. What? Guys, I'm going to save the economy. Trump's, if you guys really want to save the economy, just inject disinfectant. Okay. Did Trump just say what I think he said? Does he want us...
He wants us dead.
And hero?
He does.
He wants us to and hero? No bueno. President Trump has repeatedly said that Americans should consult with medical doctors regarding coronavirus treatment, a point that he emphasized again during yesterday's briefing. White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany said in a statement, leave it to the media to irresponsibly take President Trump out of context and run with negative headlines.
Yeah, people keep saying
every time he says something stupid, that's what it is. We just took him out of context. Even though you can go watch what he said and watch it over and over and over again. Oh, he didn't really say coronavirus was a hoax. He meant what the Democrats were doing was a hoax.
The only
meaning a hoax. He said it was a hoax.
The only context that we could take Trump out of at this point is if everything he does is supposed to be taken as a sarcasm, as a joke. Because I think he came out the next day and said he was being sarcastic,
Yeah,
right?
he did.
He was like, guys, I was being sarcastic, you know?
He pulled the Dusty Smith defense.
I'm in front of America. I'm in front of America during a time of crisis, and I was being sarcastic.
I was just being sarcastic because of the shitty reporters like you.
And I think if, you know, if that's the case and Trump is just 24/7 sarcastic, then he's next level. Who needs a president at that point?
Lied. He said he was talking to a reporter. He was actually talking to the doctor when he said that. He wasn't talking to a fucking reporter. He lied.
Yeah. What?
Did Caitlyn Bennett poop her pants?
Rumors are swirling about the Kent State gun girl. Did she? Did she do doo-doo? Did she do doo-doo in the panties?
It is kind of weird that she's the gun girl from Kent State, Which Kent State being the same campus where a bunch of students were gunned down by the military in the 70s.
Well, we need a gun girl to help bring up that image, but not one with a pant load of shit. What are we doing putting the poop girl in charge of being gun girl?
Hey, to some people, that's exactly what they need.
A pant load of shit?
They need a gun girl with a pant load of shit.
Huh.
That's their exact type.
Plenty of people likely remember the name
Don't kink
Caitlin
shame,
Bennett.
Billy.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't kink shame.
I've had a pant load of shit in my life. Okay, I'm not shaming. I'm just saying.
I got some right now.
I could never be the Kent State gun girl because of my pant load of shit. And the fact that I'm not a gun girl from Kent State. Plenty of people likely remember the name Caitlin Bennett, a.k.a. Kent State gun girl, from the viral photo she posted in May 2018. You know the one in which she's holding her graduation cap in one hand and has an AR-10 rifle slung over her shoulder in the other? Yeah, that Caitlin. That Caitlin. Okay.
I think it's stupid and pointless to bring a machine gun to your graduation.
Now, I think that there are certain reasons to bring a gun to a graduation. Like if you were going to commit a mass shooting.
If you're graduating from the Shield, maybe. I mean, like you just finished training at the Shield.
I don't think she'd want to be the Black Widow, though.
Now, in her defense, you never know when ISIS is going to attack. Seriously.
Yeah, they're going to attack Kent State University graduation for some reason.
Exactly.
ISIS is now just going after white girls who shit themselves. Look, you and I are safe because we're not girls.
That's true. But
We
do
check
show
every
ourselves.
other box, yeah. Well, the right-wing gun anti-abortion activist is trending yet again, except this time it's because she posted a video of herself interviewing college students and failing to get them to agree with her transphobic viewpoints. Rumors surrounding a report that she pooped herself at a party are now resurfacing because of it.
I mean,
if you're gonna go around being transphobic, okay, expect the trans community to find videos of you pooping yourself.
Wow,
because
they're resourceful,
dude. They don't. The trans community are ruthless. They defend their own any means necessary. Any means. I made one joke about being trans, and they were like, "You don't really identify that," and then they had my fingers cut off. Just this little one here, but it's grown back. They were like, you'll never point out a trans person.
Well, they
again,
fed
Bedford.
me X-Lax and made me shit 3 times on my show the other day. That's what happened.
You should never talk bad about the trans community, Pimp Monk, girl. You'll poop yourself.
But I
Caitlin
love
Gain-
the trans community from the waist up.
Wow, dude. Wow. 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 Caitlin gained initial fame with a controversial photo. In May 2018, Caitlin shared a photo of herself open carrying an AR-10 rifle. I love when these news articles re-say the same stupid fucking shit that they have in the title underneath the first fucking photo.
There's
They
the
put-
graduation photo.
Where's the poopy pants photo? Now that I graduated from Kent State, Caitlin reportedly pooped her pants in 2019.
Yeah, we'll do that.
It's worth noting here that the actual evidence in this case isn't very convincing.
Well, there you go. But it's only the fucking headline of your story.
No shit. Literally no shit. The whole shit show started back in February 2019 when an article on Barstool Sports. Now, if there was some stool on the bar stool, we'd have evidence. But there's not. Reported that Caitlin pooped herself while at a college party. Whether or not it's true, once word started spreading, it stuck. These days, Caitlin is apparently traveling around to various college campuses asking young people questions about everything from gun rights and trans rights to how to properly wipe after a party shitting, to abortion rights and more. And even though she often winds up looking silly and uninformed during these interviews, she still posts them to YouTube. One interviewee turned the tables on Caitlin when he asked the question weighing on everyone's mind. Your name's Caitlin Bennett, right? He checked, into which she confirmed, and she revealed his name to be Mustafa. I think there's one really important question. Did you shit yourself at a frat party? My dude Mustafa called her out. Mustafa knew she had shitty pants. A clearly caught off guard Caitlin replied with, "Why are you talking about that when we're talking about ... before cutting off and saying something indiscernible?" Then again, she didn't outright deny it. She shit herself at a party.
So
only
what's the
evidence I
story?
need-
Did she get wasted and like poop or?
Honestly, probably, yeah. I trust a man named Mustafa and the fact that she didn't outright deny it.
Trust a man named Mustafa.
100%, dude. I trust Mustafa and the fact that she didn't outright deny it.
Is it because Mustafa sounds all like Mufasa and you you got to trust Mufasa,
Is
right?
it true that you shit your pants at a VidCon party, Ben?
No, it is not.
Pimp Monk, is it true that you shit your pants at a fan meetup?
Probably.
My donut, is it true that you shit your pants around my neck?
Yes.
See,
the donut isn't even wearing pants, so I call bullshit right away.
That is true. Ben has got a point.
No, I shit Billy's pants.
He shit my pants. I blamed it on the donut.
One of these days, some drunk person at one of your shows is gonna like break a tooth on that donut. They're gonna try to take a bite out of it.
Good.
And like break a tooth on it.
Good. They deserve it. I definitely think you answer yes or no to that question. You don't just let it linger like a pant load of shit.
You know what happened, right? She was like too afraid to be roofied, so she wanted to be famous. So she like fake roofied herself, but accidentally put like X-Lax in her beer, and that's why she shat herself.
She roofie shat.
She did a roof shat.
Roof shat. Everyone knows what that is.
She just don't own it. She just should own it if she did it.
She should literally own her poop in a jar.
Tabula Raza, Mustafa Raza said, all these gun girl videos are reminding me of the time I gave her the business. Doesn't that mean you fuck somebody when you give them the business?
My business.
My business is mine, all mine. I thought giving someone the business meant having sex with them. Did he have sex with a shitty pants girl at a frat party?
Maybe. I mean, you know what goes down at a frat party, right?
Dude, if I ever had sex with a girl with poopy pants at a frat party, I would videotape it.
Oh, no, this guy didn't have sex with a girl.
Yeah, this guy. Look at the way he's the way his hands are on his hip.
Sex with a chick. No,
he did not.
And it was a guy. Yeah,
Let's listen to him talk.
Yeah, let's hear what he's got to say.
Your name's Caitlin Bennett, right?
Mm-hmm. What's your name?
Mustafa. I think there's one really important question, and that's, did you shit yourself at a frat party?
Why aren't you talking about that when we're talking about soup? You know what? We should go.
We should go what?
She says, why are you talking about that? That really does sound like...
She basically admitted to it.
Yeah.
She all but said, yeah, it was a hulking dump, and I couldn't even wipe it up because it had corn in it, and I had Chipotle earlier that day.
Are you ready?
She said,
it literally had corn in it.
It sounded like she was blaming it on the Chipotle.
The 90s new metal band Korn. That's Disturbed.
It is disturbed that she would walk around with an entire 90s new metal band in her poop.
You know what else it is?
Pants shit. A YouTube video has caused the reported pooping incident to resurface. Back in November, Caitlin was at the University of Kentucky asking students if they would support an initiative to offer free tampons and pads in men's restrooms for men who have periods to use. She uploaded a video of their responses titled College Students Have No Morals. Although the video didn't originally get a ton of views, they all changed when on January 10th, a Twitter user, Lilith Lovett, shared a clip from the video of Caitlin interviewing UK sophomore Michael Hoss. Caitlin asked him what he thinks of a urinal being put into a woman's restroom for women who have penises, as well as his thoughts about having feminine hygiene products in men's restrooms. I think people are just making too big of a fucking deal about it, Michael replied. He went to say, I care about people's personal rights. They can do whatever they want. It's none of my business. She did shit her pants. Michael has since replied to the original tweet writing, I don't make it a habit of paying attention to what others are doing in the bathroom or out of the bathroom in their pants when they should be in the bathroom.
Well, I do. I watch everybody in the bathroom.
Yeah, but Pitmo, that's why you're not allowed in the public bathrooms anymore.
That's true too. That's why I got that whole restraining order thing. But still,
there's a reason you can only poop in the bathrooms that have fucking handicap parking signs on them.
Dude, I love the handicap bat. I always shit in those big things, man. I piss people off. I don't give a fuck about a dude in a wheelchair. I'm shitting in the big handicap.
Oh yeah, if I gotta take a dump and I'm like at a department store and they have a nice wheelchair bathroom, I go and I buy like $100 Lego set, and I just sit on that toilet and I crap and I build like the entire Death Star while I'm pooping, and then I just leave it in there.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm serious, dude. I'm a fat guy. I gotta have leg room.
There's so much room in those things. One time I bought a 3-person tent and I set it up in there. And I just fucking started cooking s'mores over the toilet bowl. I put a little fucking forest fire in the toilet bowl with some hydrochloric acid. No, I don't know. What burns?
Yeah.
It was rubbing alcohol.
I always bang on the thing, the wall and say, hey, y'all come over. We got room.
Yeah, I drill a little hole in the wall and stick my penis into it. And I say, hey, look at the worm. Early bird gets the fish, and I put my dick through the hole. It's cool.
Oh yeah, that's a crime.
Grady George says, "Do you notice anytime Ben leaves, Billy just talks about poop until he comes back?" I mean, here's the thing. Ben picked out this poop article, not poop article, poop article. Excuse me, poop article, not poop article. I didn't say poop article. A poop article. I have to enunciate.
But there was particles of poo. Though.
This entire article is about poo. Particles. All right? I'm going to be talking about poo whether Ben leaves or not. But the fact that you pointed that out, yes, I do that on purpose.
Yes.
It's my time to shine.
It's a shitty time.
Quality content. Father, son, and daughter all in the men's room shitter stall, as long as it's the fucking wheelchair stall. You can raise a family of 4 in a wheelchair stall. Nobody's going to stop
There's
you.
a lot of... You can build a small kitchen in that fucking thing.
Oh, yeah. Go get a Coleman stovetop, cook up some bacon and eggs.
Yeah, dude. I'm always in that motherfucker.
I could have a handy stall scramble made up for like anybody at a Target. And I don't have to buy the shit. I could wheel it in there, pull it out, cook it, and then serve it up, and then put it back in the box and put it back on the shelf.
Hell yeah.
Joe says, I once found fart porn in Billy's search history. The man has secrets. I searched for the fart porn because of a joke I said on Drunken Peasants. Ben wouldn't play it here.
What is the weirdest porn you've ever watched, Billy, before Ben sits down?
The weirdest porn I've ever watched was probably back in the days of like when dial-up was still a thing. And you had to like, there was a website called Styles Project that I went to. It was like akin to like rotten.com and all those other shock sites. But the Styles guy would write things and find all these gross videos. And there was one video, which to this day, I'm not quite sure if it was a rat or a tampon that some old lady pulled out of herself and then ate it. That was probably the weirdest video, porn-wise, I ever watched.
Is that even, that's not even porn, though. That's just gross.
I mean, there was gross insertion or desertion or whatever. It was all icky. It was all icky.
All right. What else do we have here? Oh. You sent me this one.
Real life. I'm fighting off coronavirus with sperm smoothies. Tracy Kiss says she's not worried about COVID-19 as she thinks her unique way of keeping healthy will ward it off. Though some may find her controversial methods hard to swallow.
Oh.
Hey, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Gathering together spinach, broccoli, and some peppers to blend into a smoothie, Tracy Kiss then reaches into her fridge for a special ingredient, her boyfriend's sperm, which she keeps in a Tupperware box. The mom of 2, who is a personal trainer and social media influencer, makes sure she ingests his sperm at least 4 times a week, but usually on a daily basis. She also uses it as a facial at least once a month, and she reckons it keeps her skin looking young.
This is why, like, an influencer shouldn't be a thing.
And although it might make some people gag,
just because of this chick.
She's got a nice rack.
Hey, her skin looks lovely. Honestly, her skin looks like she just rubbed semen all over it, doesn't it? Like, oh, come on, mama. Mama, mother of 2, mother of God. What the fuck?
Hey,
so we're not going to read this. We're just going to look at the...
I mean, if you want to read this part, sure.
Well, I mean, let's go back up to this little tootie. And although it might make some people gag, Tracy, 32, who lives near Aylesbury Bucks insist that far from being an odd thing to do, it's healthy, free, and contains vitamins and minerals. She says, I've been doing this for 4 years now, and I've never felt better. Yeah, this wards off COVID because for the last 4 years, she never got COVID.
It's true.
Oh.
I've never felt better. I'm never ill either. And this, you bitch, you're sick. You are sick. You might not be ill, but you're sick. In this pandemic, I'm not really concerned about getting the illness as my immune system is so strong. I've been microdosing on children. More people should consider it. There's no need to feel freaked out. It's completely natural and has worked wonders for me. I feel no embarrassment about it at all. Why should I? Exactly. Why should you? And as a matter of fact, I feel bad for all the women out there that are in short supply. If you want to, hit me up. I will sell you a vial of supercharged sticky.
It's free, Billy. It's not supposed to be for sale.
Whoa. Supply and demand, Pimp Monk. Supply and demand. I have a whole big supply, and it's in demand.
I just made a mistake reading the next part. Her son is 13. He's so getting picked on for this.
Oh, no. Poor guy.
It's her son's sperm. That's what she didn't say.
No, Pimp Monk, not true. Not true.
I'm telling you it is.
She's 32. Her son's 13. She had a kid at 19. I'm going to go out here and say this. If you're a woman who had a kid at 19, you're doing what you can. You're doing what you can in this world. It's hard out there for a teenager to become a mom.
Not out there rubbing
That's a teen mom.
Face.
It's hard out there for teen moms, Pimp Monk. Let her rub a little cum on her face. Tracy went to see a skin specialist who suggested using egg whites on her face, but as she's vegan, she felt squeamish at the thought. Ooh, I'm vegan. No egg whites. I'm sticking to the cummies.
Then I have a question.
Yeah.
Or cum can't be vegan. I mean, it's an animal product, so it's not vegan.
Well, no. It is vegan because it's all about the consent.
I just want to say
no, because they say honey, bee honey
vegan.
isn't vegan.
Bees don't consent to having their honey given away. Men do consent to having their. It's all about consent. I've had this conversation with a ton of vegans, a ton of cum-eating vegans. It's all about the animal being able to consent. And
that just sounds like a cum-eating justification.
I mean, there's many cum-eating vegans tell me that it's okay as long as the man consents to their byproduct being squeamish.
Yeah.
But then she read a story about Hollywood actress Heather Locklear using sperm in her facials. It's got to be Heather Locklear, of course. And consulted the skin expert again, who said there would be no harm in trying. Well, she came back to her skin expert and said, "Hey, Heather Locklear does this." The expert's like, you know what? Fucking do it. Just put cum all over your face. However, Tracy was single at the time, so asked her best friend from the gym if he'd step up. She says, "I didn't feel awkward. He's a close friend. I was more embarrassed by my red face. And it wasn't like I was asking him to do anything he wasn't doing on a daily basis anyway."
Jerking off on her face?
We'd meet at the gym, and he'd hand over the pot, and I'd take it home and put it in the fridge.
So they're
to keep
getting
it
high
fresh.
while they're jizzing on each other's faces?
I think he was coming in a Winnie the Pooh honey pot. Like, she's got this Pooh Bear honey pot up to her face. Like, oh, bother.
Oh, bother.
Oh, bother.
Oh, bother.
And then fucking Kanga and Rue walk in. They're like, "Bitch, what you doing? That's not honey."
That sounds just like them.
That's not honey.
How do you do that?
Bitch, that's not honey.
How do you do such a good impersonation?
Honey. That's what they say, Kanga and Rue. They say, "Bitch, that's not honey."
Okay, do Kanga.
Bitch, that's not honey.
Do Rue.
Bitch, that's not honey.
Do Kanga.
Bitch, that's not honey.
Now Rue again.
Bitch, that's not honey. Together. Bitch, that's not honey.
Okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Oh, what the fuck y'all talking about?
And
do Kanga again.
Bitch, that's not honey.
You get it yet?
Here's Rue. Bitch, that's not honey. Together. Bitch, that's not honey. After just a few days of using semen on her face, Tracy couldn't believe the results. And then here's the fucking advertisement that was leaked into this article. Check out the best 24-karat gold face mask you need to know about. Well, why gold when I could have freshly squozen semen? Ew. If I was this gold facial mask right now, I would request my ads be removed from this. I don't want to start a fucking cum-pocalypse, though.
Cum-pocalypse.
2020. You know that, after those positive results, Tracy decided to do further research on the benefit. Okay. You didn't even do further research? You just were like, well, I'm going to ask my buddy at the gym to come in a cup for me so I can shake it over my face like a salt and pepper shaker.
You know she took a couple shots to the face in the past. It was like, oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, most women enjoy that.
I'm vibrant.
Right? The problem here is
I
she's
tried
saying
to money shot the middle of the donut on my screen, but instead hit Ben. Sorry, Billy, for not asking for your consent.
That's not vegan.
It's not vegan.
That's not vegan. She says, I told poor Ben. You got caught with you're 4 screens above. That's
they got shitty aim.
That's horrible aim.
I think they were going for Ben Action is what I think.
Trying to blame it on the poor donut. What happened?
Yeah.
It's off the chain. After those positive results, Tracy decided to do further research on the benefits of sperm to boost her flagging immune system and discovered that it contains nearly 200 different vitamins and minerals, from vitamin C and B12 to zinc, magnesium, and potassium. So she decided to try eating it.
It's basically a multivitamin.
I gotta say, there's some very healthy girls out there. She says, I told my friend my plan, and he was fine with it. So when he next gave me a pot of sperm, I took it home and put it in a smoothie. I didn't feel at all squeamish doing it. This is the second time she used squeamish to describe eating sperm or putting sperm on her face.
You know what? I don't even know.
Whoa. I would occasionally drink it neat, too.
Like it's a cocktail?
Not on the rocks. I don't mind the taste at all.
How about some salt on the brim?
I'm just going to go out and say this right now. This girl is a hero. This girl is a hero.
A hero.
She's got day-old sperm. Like, she went to the goddamn bakery, got the bread that they marked down, and she's over there glugging it. Like, I don't mind. I don't mind.
Little out of date. Who cares?
The WWE announces there won't be a new WWE 2K game this year, but 2K fans say they should watch out for exciting news on Monday. 2K says fans should watch out for exciting news on Monday. What, are they going to release last year's game fixed? The WWE has officially confirmed the next WWE 2K game is canceled. WWE 2K21 will not be released, management said on an earnings call. The news comes following potentially delayed workflows due to the ongoing pandemic and a particularly poor showing from the previous WWE game.
I own a little bit of stock in WWE, and they did like one of their quarterly earnings calls to the investors, and you can listen to it live. Their stock went way up when they did it too. But yeah, they talked about how they're not going to do the game. The company's not doing well compared to how they normally would do.
The wrestling?
Yeah.
Well, everything's kind of taking a hit right now.
Not everything.
Well, their big WrestleMania was
a lot of
fucking
things.
shaky. Most things are.
There are some industries that are thriving on this, but
yeah, Chipotle is fucking killing it right now.
Amazon,
Amazon,
Uber Eats,
Chipotle. They're killing
Walmart's
it right now.
banging business, boy.
Yeah, Walmart is the only place you can go right now to look at people sicker than people with COVID. It's great. It's great. The news comes from WWE Take-Two, which owns 2K Sports, announced on its own that it will share more details about the WWE 2K series on Monday, April 27th. The company will also release dates on some exciting news. We will be sharing details on the future of the WWE 2K franchise, as well as some exciting news on Monday at 7 a.m. Pacific time. Last year's game, WWE 200K, 220K, 1020 was poorly received. GameSpot's review scored it a 2 out of 10. And we noted in our review that the game's torrent of frequent and disruptive bugs and glitches negatively affected the entire experience.
That was the funniest part about the game because it looked stupid otherwise. It didn't look good compared to the game the year before. It was a regression.
In response to the negative feedback, management at Take-Two said they were disappointed. However, President Karl Slatoff said he was optimistic about the future of the brand. The WWE brand continues to expand worldwide, and we believe there remains a substantial long-term opportunity to grow our WWE 2K series by improving the quality of the game, he said November 2019. WWE 2K20 was the first WWE game developed entirely by Visual Concepts, which also produces the NBA 2K series. The WWE 2K series was previously developed by the Japanese studios Yuke's.
Wait, this is WWE. WWE.
Yeah. Though that studio became frustrated with its working relationship with 2K Sports, according to VGC, Yuke's is now developing a wrestling game of its own to rival WWE 2K.
What's it called?
WWE 2K.
What's it called again?
WWE 2K. WWE 2K21 is officially not happening per WWE. Yeah.
Per who?
Per WWE.
Oh, you so silly.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't give a fuck about these games anyways.
I thought that they were fun when they were made properly. Someone bought me the bad one last year just to see me play the messed up game. And there were glitches that happened. There were some weird glitches during some of my streams. But I would say probably 2K17 or 18 were the best ones.
PUBG gets
Oh no, I
bots?
didn't mean to do that.
PUBG bots?
Here's one more.
The coronavirus is not transmitted sexually, study finds. Is that Adolf Hitler there in the fucking screen cap?
Dude, that's Adolf.
According to a new study, during the coronavirus lockdown, sex is safe. Okay, how do you fuck and keep 6 feet distance? Pimp Monk, do you have a 7-foot dick or a 6? Fuck.
I'm slightly under.
If your 3-inch dick was 6 foot and 3 inches, you'd be as effective at fucking at social distance as you are now at regular distance.
And Antonovich roasting Billy right now.
Billy mispronounces shit because he thinks it's funny and creative, but in reality, it's an obvious try-hard tactic which makes him sound like a fucking twat. Thank you, Antonovich. I like how you mispronounce things because you're a fucking bitch. Oh, wait, sorry.
Ooh, boy, calm down. I just basically, I stand across the room and throw dildos at the vagina. It's like, it's pretty fun.
It's like darts.
Yeah, it's dart fucking.
I didn't mispronounce WWE, okay?
WWE.
That's 100% how you pronounce WWE.
No.
How do you pronounce it?
WWE.
Sounds like how I said.
No, it doesn't at all.
No, I really don't, Billy. You got some words going on there.
Now he's going to pretend like he doesn't realize that it's different.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's one of your... Well, I mean, you were about to, but now that I said you were going to do that, now you'll probably do something else.
Next level. I
can't say shit, though. I'm country. I'm like WWE.
Yeah. I just like pronouncing my W's. Is there something wrong with that? www.com. I just pronounce my W's.
Did you not hear that?
It sounds like W to me.
W.
During the coronavirus lockdown, sex is safe. I am an attention whore, Antonovich. And I'm going to give you all of my attention right now because you're a little whore too. I love you, Antonovich.
Whore daddy.
Look me in the eye. Kiss me. During the coronavirus lockdown, sex is safe. The coronavirus can be transmitted from a simple cough, but it does not appear to transmit through semen, according to new research.
Right. So, yeah, it's not sexually transmitted like HIV, but sex will probably still transmit it because of the other things people do during sex.
Yeah, like cough.
Like kiss, like
kiss.
Yeah, kissing will transmit it.
Right.
Or just
spitting in the eye,
breathing on somebody.
Yeah, just being within 6 feet. Like, I don't understand how they could say this.
Well, it's not sexually transmitted in the way that it's not. I guess according to this, that it's not like in the sexual fluids, not in the vaginal fluid, not in the semen.
Thank God for that woman with the smoothies. Thank God that she doesn't have to worry about getting a COVID dose.
Well, if you wear your mask and gloves during the sex, maybe I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think so. An international group of scientists in the U.S. and China found no evidence of COVID-19 in the semen of 34 adult Chinese men who had, on average, tested positive for the deadly virus a month prior, according to the findings published Friday in the journal Fertility and Sterility. So they got these 34 adult Chinese men who just recently had fucking COVID. They're sitting there in China, epicenter of this damn pandemic. They got the COVID. And now they're testing their semen, too. They're like, hey, jack off in this cup. Why? We need to know. Okay.
Shut up, slut. Jack off in this cup.
And they're over here thinking, is this going to end up in the bat soup? What are you doing with my cummies? What are you doing with my cummies? The authors note that their findings were admittedly based on a small sample size, but were still significant because they showed the virus might not show up in testes. If a disease like COVID-19 were sexually transmittable, that would have major implications for disease prevention and could have serious consequences for a man's long-term productive health. Study co-author Dr. James M. Hoteling says in a press release.
Hoteling.
The new findings also set COVID-19 apart from diseases including Ebola and Zika, which can be sexually transmitted. You can get Ebola these nuts.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, Ebola.
Participants in the current research, however, only had mild to moderate cases of novel coronavirus. It's possible, but yet to be confirmed, that men who contract the disease more intensely can transmit it through sex, the researchers say. It could be that a man who is critically ill with COVID-19 might have a higher viral load, which could lead to a greater likelihood of infecting the semen. We just don't have the answer to that right now, says Hoteling. But knowing that we didn't find that kind of activity among the patients in this study who were recovering from mild to moderate forms of the disease is reassuring. While sex as an isolated action likely can't pass along the virus, other intimate acts, including kissing, certainly can. But all's fair in love in the coronavirus, says the government expert Dr. Anthony Fauci. Fauci said all's fair in the love and the coronavirus? Who recently gave heartsick isolations the green light to hook up with asymptomatic Tinder matches in real life, as long as they're willing to take on some risk.
What?
Fauci said, hey, you lonely motherfuckers, go on and fuck. How can you say this right now? Motherfucker can't go to the movie theater, but it's okay for you to randomly hook up with people on Tinder and fuck?
It didn't say randomly hook up, Billy.
What do you think Tinder is? Tinder isn't some vetting process to get you the number one fucking person in your world that you can trust with your genitals. It's someone who's going to come and stab you around with their pecker or let you slide in and do dirty shit to them with a slight bit of choking and slapping. It's not about some trust issues. It's about some daddy issues. And this guy's over here saying it's okay for you to go Tinder swipe and fuck randos, but I can't go sit down and watch a movie? This is fucked up, Fauci.
Pussy's more important than movies, Billy.
Billy's obsessed with going to the movie theater.
Yeah, Billy, I think you'd rather have a blowjob than a movie, wouldn't you?
No.
No, Billy loves going to the movie theater. He loves going to the movies. Yeah. In the theater.
Blowjobs are way better.
Yeah, so I can get a blowjob any time of the day. Movie theaters close.
You can watch a
midnight.
movie any time of the day.
No,
Netflix,
not movie theaters. I don't. Netflix is like the third base of movies. It's like touching a boob. All right, movie theaters are intercourse. Movie theaters are blowjobs.
Why is that? Why are movie theaters better?
Why than blowjobs?
No. Why are movie theaters
better than Netflix? It's the immersion. It's a gigantic screen. It's the fine-tuned audio. It's the being in a
other
seat
people?
away from your comfort zone, in a whole new comfort zone delivered for you in your movie going experience. It's an escape from reality. Netflix is just an obstruction of reality. It's just a distraction from reality. Movie theaters are a full-on escape.
I think movie theaters will someday not exist.
I mean, until that day, drive-in theaters really don't exist right now, and those were lovely.
There's a couple here and there, but yeah, I think movie theaters will become as few and far between as drive-in
If
theaters
movie
are.
theaters are like intercourse, then drive-in theaters are like anal.
Okay,
They're
cool,
so
buddy.
rare. They're so rare. How sweet it is to be loved by you.
You love that.
I don't like that.
You love that.
That made my ball pucker up a little bit.
Hey, Faith family, it's Brother Mario. I pray you're having a wonderful day. I wanted to go ahead and create a video here to share with you how it is that sometimes I end up feeling like I'm totally sick of the world. And I have a very hard time to not experience a lamentation, a deep grief and sorrow in the depths of my soul. And so I wanted to do this because I know right now, given the particular...
It's because you believe that the Illuminati controls the entire world and that everything out there is satanic, and you're taught to judge yourself for doing a few things that, you know, aren't a big deal.
They're a big deal if your entire life is locked down by some stupid set of rules that you adhere to based on hearsay from people who were as dumb as you before, trying to control your entire life until you die.
His beard's looking phenomenal,
though. That's coming from a guy who...
You can tell Mario cares a lot about his looks.
Circumstance of
Yes, he
the
does.
world and the times that we live in. Many of you also may be feeling this. You may be depressed, anxious, fearful, just down about how lost and broken this world truly is. And so I wanted to share this video to let you know you're not alone. I also oftentimes feel this way. And I'm going to share with you from Scripture why it is that I believe that it's okay for a season of your life, a time that allows you to experience this downer of life in a fallen world. I also did a video on anxiety and fear that I'll go ahead and leave linked up in the comment section below, and I encourage you to check that out. But I really just pray that this video helps to encourage you to know that it's okay sometimes to not be okay. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, I just wanted to share with you how it is that I started to feel this way. I remember being a young teenager. I was about 13, 14 years old, and I started to look at the world. And something
I started to look at gay porn on the internet.
Inside of me was
Feels
saying,
good.
there's something horribly wrong. Now, keep in mind, at this time of my life, I wasn't a born-again Christian. I didn't know the Lord and have a relationship with Him, nor did I believe in Scripture. So I would look at the world, not recognizing that what I was looking at is, in fact, according to Scripture, a fallen version of the
Mario, your videos used to be way more interesting.
Perfect design of God, and that the world has gone astray and is not walking in accordance to God's will. And so I would look at things like government corruption. I would see that the rich of the world are corrupt, greedy, oftentimes seeking power over institutions and nations, and that really vexed my soul. I was like, man, this is whack and just
This is whack. I
would
want to
look
get
at the
money so I can abuse money now. I want to get money and power so I can use it to buy cocaine and prostitutes.
Meaninglessness
And
of the
influence
majority
my
of
power
people's
over people.
lives. I would see them pursuing money, status, fame, fortune, and all of a sudden I started to realize that that was meaningless. Looking at the world and everyone striving towards something that really has no depth and value. I also saw things like injustices, wars, famines, all sorts of things in the world, and I went through what's called an existential crisis. I started to really question, what is the meaning of life? Why am I here and what's going on?
It's funny because like
what
he made this one video talking about all these satanic hand signals, and then we found a few videos where he was making the exact same hand signals.
I was seeing externally in the world with what I felt inside. I just had this deep siren alarm going off within, saying to myself, something is desperately wrong in the world.
I have to fix the player really quick. It's glitched.
Oh no.
I'll do that.
Self high five. Oh no.
It'll be back.
Is my audio better now?
It sounds good.
Okay. Antonovich was being a dick. Skype was actually set to the wrong audio input. So
Antonovich is a sweet boy.
My bad. Well, he called me a faggot.
Well, he does that to the people he loves too.
That doesn't make me a faggot.
We're all faggots, though.
I think that we all could be if we tried.
I think we possibly are all faggots.
But I'm not a tryhard, so I don't know.
Being more than the rest of us, but we're all faggots.
I mean, KFM beside I am a faggot, but still. Just don't even call me a faggot.
Yeah, exactly. If I want to be a Wreck-It Ben kisser, I'll be a Wreck-It Ben kisser.
Get in line. Here's Pastor Steven Anderson.
And let me tell you something. If you drink, you're a loser. There, I said it. You're a loser. Drink. If you have to drink to have a good time, I say you're a loser. I don't want to be around you because you're boring. You're boring and stupid. I want to hang around with somebody who's interesting to be around. Because if you have to get drunk to have fun, it shows that you don't know how to have fun. And the most simple-minded, imbecilic, stupid people who have nothing to live for, they don't know the Bible, they don't want to talk about...
There's drinking in the Bible.
Yeah.
There is drinking in the Bible. Alcohol use is one of the types of drugs that's totally fine by the Bible.
One of Jesus' superpowers was making alcohol.
Right.
Like, okay, you want to hate alcohol? Christ made that shit out of literal water. He's a superpower as he makes alcohol. If Christ were a superhero today, he'd be Duff Beer Man.
Yeah, you know what? I brought this up one time to a guy that I worked with that was very religious. And he was like, oh, well, that was virgin wine. I'm like, bullshit. Show me. Show me where it says it was virgin wine. It just says wine, right?
Yeah. If you want to look for virgins whining in the Bible, that's where you go to Sodom and Gomorrah. That's the virgin wine.
Unfermented argument a lot. They do make that
right.
A lot.
Genesis. They don't want to talk about Exodus. They don't want to talk about Leviticus. They don't want to talk about family.
It was a virgin wine, though, until Jesus stuck his dick in it and everybody got fucked up.
You might. That's a good porn.
Everyone watching right now, please like the stream. Liking the stream brings more people in. Let's try to get it over 200.
Everybody,
I know there's enough of you to get this up to 200.
Everybody
please.
at the party was like, "Oh, Jesus, you fucking asshole! You made virgin wine. You made virgin wine." And Jesus is like, "Oh, it's only virgin. Check out my last trick." He stirs every single cup with his dick in the party. Every single one. They get a dick swirled fucking wine glass. And they're all sitting there getting wasted off Jesus' cock swab.
It's a miracle.
Yeah, because you saw about the miracles.
They don't want to talk about righteousness and godliness and peace. They want to say stupid things and so they have to get drunk so they can forget how stupid they are. They have to get drunk so they can forget how...
I have to get drunk to forget how stupid you are.
ugly they are, and how ugly their spouse is, and how ugly their friends are, and how they all get up and sing karaoke.
Yeah, well, that's Trump's problem. I don't know how the fuck a super rich guy and the president of the United States can't get a tailor to make a well-fitted suit for him. Like, whatever with this schmuck. But Donald Trump wears a suit that's way too big for him. Like the pants and the tie and the jacket are all too big for him. And it's like, hold on, dude. It's not like you're poor and can't afford a well-tailored suit.
Yeah, that is kind of embarrassing. It's got to be something with like his personality, right? His
right,
psyche.
and it's the shitty hair. The shitty hair is part of that too, because I'm sure that some hairstylist out there somewhere could make his fucking hair look better than he does, and make the dye job even. The dye job isn't even. Or anything like that. It's just a disaster.
Have you seen?
I think people are too afraid to tell him that fake tan looks like shit, your hair looks bad, and your suit looks really bad.
He's just like, I don't care. I can look like this and still.
I don't think they dare
still
say
get an Eastern European mail order bride.
That's not too big of an accomplishment.
But my guy is happy with it.
Rob is just afraid of the gays.
He's like, if I looked any more beautiful, the gays would try and have sex with me all the time. That's Donald Trump's plan. It's gay-proofing himself.
It's true.
Karaoke and they all sound like garbage. They sound like a cat that's being strangled. And they have to forget, we're stupid. We're in a building that smells like piss. We're drinking. We're partying with a bunch of losers and derelicts and...
The piss smell just adds character. I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Pee is always.
Why
fun.
is it that in Seattle I've noticed so many bars, like if you go to like an older bar that's not in a new building, they like to take ice. Well, a lot of them have the like trough urinals where like everyone's piss mixes together in one of those weird trough urinals, and they always take a bunch of ice and like dump it into the urinal.
Yeah.
I don't know why they do that. And it's like, ooh, let's melt the ice with our pee.
They got to put the ice somewhere, right? All the leftover ice.
And it's just like we'll just let people melt it when they piss on it.
It's fun. I like peeing on ice. Make a little snow cone.
It's a big. So do you think? Do you like the trough urinal? Do you think it mixes things up?
I'm not mad at it. Like I don't walk into a urinal and be like, oh, geez, this type of urinal is not the kind I was expecting to piss in. I prefer, honestly, to piss outside in public.
Oh,
I love doing a public urination. If there's 10 feet to a bathroom, well, it might be not always a crime, but still, some crimes are worth committing. I'm not gonna fucking pull my dick out in front of people.
Deadbeats, and we have to pretend that we're having a good time. So let's get so drunk that we don't even know where we are.
I've had instances where I've been walking home from a bar, like when I was in my 20s, be walking home from a bar, like so many drinks in me, and halfway home I gotta piss. So I would just like, like totally dark alley. I would just like walk down an alley and like piss while I'm walking.
Yeah.
And pretend like I'm not.
Yeah.
And I have to push so hard to make sure I wouldn't piss on myself.
I used to not even go down alleys. I'd go down the main road, and I knew it was like 3 a.m.
You piss and walk at the same time?
I would piss, and my whole point would be I'd piss forward and try and like outwalk the piss, so I wasn't walking over my own urine. it's like a game. Okay, this way,
I know
go
what that
around
is.
it.
You have to try to not piss on
you
yourself.
steer with your urine. It's a fun game. Women out there watching right now are a little jealous, and guys out there that haven't done this.
They're probably horrified.
Well, they're a little jealous. I'm probably horrified too. But the guys that haven't done this are a little embarrassed they never tried this.
I've done it.
Yeah, most guys probably have done that.
Piss and walk.
Yeah, a little piss walk.
Yeah.
Make it a game.
It's a sport. It's like a sport, man.
Yeah.
If you don't get any on you, you fucking won.
Grady George says, I use a toilet because I'm not an animal. Well, guess what? I'm an animal.
Yeah.
I'm an animal.
A fucking animal.
Sometimes I'll use the toilet. And I'll wish I was outside. I'll be like, damn it, this would have been a great outside piss. Sometimes I'll be closer to a toilet than outside, and I'll still walk outside. I just like the breeze, man.
We don't even know what we're doing. Let's just drink and forget it all. This is a great justification for drinking. In fact, I'm starting to rethink my philosophy that drinking's wrong. Because, I mean, come on. We're all derelicts here, right? We all need to forget our poverty and misery, right? We're all laying in the gutter ready to perish here, right? We're not kings. We're not princes. You know, this bud's for you. We're all a bunch of derelict losers who hate our life.
You know he's not a big drinker because he said this bud's for you.
Yeah, that's weed, dude. You're so dumb. You need weed, dude.
So much that we have to forget about it and drown it in a bottle. I can't believe he said the word piss. Piss, piss, piss. The Bible says the word piss 6 times.
He's so edgy.
Yeah, he is.
And you know what beer smells like? Piss.
No, it doesn't.
It's piss in a bottle.
No, it doesn't.
It's not piss in a bottle. It's like bread in a bottle. It has so many of the same ingredients bread has in it.
Liquid
some
bread.
more than others too. There's like the German purity law. One of the kings of Germany passed a purity law. So for a very long time in Germany, beer could only be made out of certain ingredients and made a certain way. And it was like wheat, like mostly wheat beers were made.
Yeah, that was a little more acceptable than the German purity law of the 1930s and 40s.
Oh my God. Oh.
And you know what? You don't like that? Tough. Because I'm sick of God's people drinking. I'm sick of churches justifying drinking. I'm sick of everybody going soft on liquor, soft on drinking, soft on drugs. And I'm here to tell you this preacher's not going to put up with it. I'm going to scream and yell. I'm going to use the word vomit and piss. That's what the Bible talks about. That's what the Bible says. It's filthy.
Filthy.
So he's against drinking, but the whole, like, Jesus doesn't want the wine thing, we just forget about that. Because drinking is bad.
Tall White Male says beer is nearly the only product for consumption that doesn't list ingredients on the side. Isn't that like all like aspirin and stuff as well? They don't have all the ingredients. They have the active ingredients.
Here's the law, 1516 law.
According to the 1516 Bavarian law, the only ingredients that could be used in the production of beer were water, barley, and hops. The text does not mention yeast as an ingredient since its existence was not yet known. Whoa.
Yeah.
I think this pastor needs some beer is what I think.
Oh, not a beer.
I can't believe Pimmonk drank a beer while he ate that giant burger.
I did.
Was it like a palate cleanser? So you've done eating challenges too. What's the strategy? Like, would you go into it the same way he did?
Well, some sort of liquid is usually necessary because you chew less if the food has been dampened. Yeah. And honestly, even if you have all the time in the world to eat something big, the chewing will catch up with you if you really have to chew for a long amount of time. So like you're going to get tired if you chew too much. You want to eliminate the amount of chewing you're going to be doing.
All right. So what would your strategy be, though, if you had to eat the same burger and the plate of fries?
I was never much of a strategist. I was more of a...
would you try to eat it like a normal burger, or would you take it apart?
I would start out normal, yeah. But halfway through, I'd probably start taking it apart. It really depends on how my mouth got around the meat.
Because they tell you, like, I've had a waitress at that place tell me, once you pick it up, don't put it back down because it'll start to, like... tectonic plates will start to shift, basically, when you put it down. So it's like one of those.
The whole fucking thing.
It starts dripping out the back a lot because it's so big, and the meat patties are like that thick. The meat is really, really good.
It is. Well, for a minute, it is. then it gets,
the bun is huge. The bun is huge. To eat all of that, like the meal, the bun itself is a meal.
The bun was the hardest thing to get down. That's the reason I dipped it in water and just let it slid down my fucking throat. It was disgusting, but that's the only way I could get it down.
And then it all slid out of your throat at like an hour later.
Yeah.
Yum.
Yeah, I puked 5 times after that. It was horrible.
We had Brazilian barbecue before that. Like,
that's nuts. You ate both?
Yeah. Well, during the day, it was like lunch. We had Brazilian barbecue, and I wasn't even really thinking. I didn't think I was going to get halfway through the burger, to be honest with you. I really didn't. I didn't expect to actually do it, but I did it. But yeah,
I
was
left an
sick,
eating
though.
contest one time to go do another eating contest like immediately afterwards, but
Like
I got there late.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Good
I was
for
gonna
you.
try and do two in one day.
You might have died.
I might have. Yeah, I went
Yeah.
from donuts to pizza.
Oh,
But I missed the pizza,
dude.
That would have been bad.
I know for a fact that you've taken dumps where it felt like giving birth.
The worst dumps I've ever taken, like after looking at them, like embarrassed me because they were just tiny little dry ones.
But they were painful.
Yeah, they were painful, but it was because it was like a tiny little dry nugget, you know? It was a
Little ball. Yeah.
Yeah, a little tiny ball that was just clinging to dear life because it had no palpable fiber to it or something, you know? It was just a little rocket sauce, like an asteroid that is denser than it looked. Those were always the worst ones. The big hulkers, you know, when you look down, you got a signed autographed Troy Aikman football sitting in the toilet. Those always come out easier than you'd expect. You're like, oh, I got the game-winning Super Bowl ball in the toilet right now. How did that come out so easily?
Chatelet Bridge Burners. I'm Fuzzy
Chatelet
Unlock
Bridge
Skates. And today I want to talk a little bit about when she can't sleep, which is all the time.
Can the door close?
Women complain
No.
that they did not sleep well, no matter what. They always complain about it. It's always a problem for them. According to them, they never sleep, and they're full of shit. And,
They're full of shit.
You know, I wanted to talk specifically about if a woman you don't know, you know, that you're about to start dating or something like that. If you're not a MGTOW, or if you know if you are, but for some reason like you don't know this. If a woman tells you straight up that she has insomnia, then she's basically telling you that she's going to make excuses all the time. And it's just like if she tells you she has anxiety, or if she tells you she was in an abusive relationship.
I got to comment on this guy, and I'm going to try and do it calmly because I usually get so pissed off at him. The reason that he deals with women like this is because he's not of a higher caliber human being to be with women that don't have anxiety issues and all these other issues, because they're busy like talking to guys that aren't him. Better men out there. These women have issues in their life, and they're allowing him to creep into their weakened areas because of their issues.
Yeah.
He deals with so many broken women because he is a fucking broken guy. He's not a whole ass human. And they're willing to put up with him because guess what?
He
They're
pays
up all
them.
night. They don't sleep.
Oh.
They have nothing else to do. They have anxiety. They have issues, and they're even using those issues to get out of dealing with him.
Chatelet Kekarino.
Yeah, Chatelet Kekarinos.
Like, these things can be true, kind of, maybe. Well, not anxiety, but a real disease. You know, she could have a real disease, but again, you know, like, all women say this. It's not true. It's just an excuse. It's just an excuse for any time for her to get out of doing what she doesn't want to do. It's a reason.
COVID's.
It's a way for her to have a possible exit strategy. You know, in case she's gonna shit test you all the time.
No,
she's
it's
gonna
not.
cancel on you all the
I'm
time
gonna talk
because she's gonna want attention.
with my
and she's
Canadian
gonna use this
accent.
as her
No,
excuse.
it's not.
You know, she didn't sleep well last night, and the beauty of this is that this excuse can be used to fucking cancel on people at the very last minute. You know, and whereas like anxiety, well, I guess it could, but
Why does he have a really long, skinny cigarette?
it's a bit tougher.
Because he steals his grandma's vagina slimes. Virginia Slims.
So I got this new weed.
Vagina slimes.
And it's really harsh. It's making me cough lots.
This dude's dying.
I found out how to roll it.
We could only
Do I
hope.
like it yet?
He does look a little like Nosferatu right now. He might be undying.
Fuck this dude. I'm moving on to something
Stop.
else.
What I meant to say, stop sitting on your ass and eating bonbons. I like how he makes a long ass fucking video where he could say whatever he wanted to say, and then at the end he puts a tag saying what I meant to say, tying it all up to some stupid fucking cliche quote that was probably funny when
he probably fucked it up. He didn't say it right.
This is, this right here is Married with Children 1989 type of joke. Peg Bundy sitting on the couch eating bonbons. So this is Al Bundy 40 years later. 30 years later, Al Bundy's sitting in his fucking shit room with no Peg Bundy. Because in the 80s, you know, you could score 4 touchdowns and be set for life with a hot ass bonbon eating wife. This guy can't even get one nowadays because all he ever did was 4 kick flips at the fucking the park of the Walmart. Goofy little skate turd. Don't like him. Never have. But I do like this tag at the end. I would love to have a 4, 5, 17-minute diatribe of me just verbally spewing, and then at the end put a little tag of what I really wanted to have said that I couldn't get in the last 7 minutes of draining your attention.
You got a pointy little head too.
Little knucklehead. I think his couch doesn't look comfy. It looks like it might have been comfy.
The door thing, I just can't get over that. I don't know what I'm looking at.
The couch looks like someone was walking on it. I don't know. Get your feet off the couch.
Yeah, he has to walk over the couch to get in. What? I've been saying this forever. To get through that fucking door, he's got to walk over the couch. And you just proved my point.
Oh, if I just solved the can't get out of the room because he has to walk over that fucker to get out?
Dude, I've literally already said that. You didn't solve anything.
You've never said he had to walk over the couch
yes,
before.
I did. No, I have said that.
I don't remember that at all.
Well,
is that a platypus?
What a surprise.
Okay, it's fine. If you said that, then yeah. Then I this motherfucking couch has been walked on.
I have said that.
I think the door closes, but I will say that he probably does walk over this couch.
Ben says that all the time.
I never heard you say that. It's
Man,
never registered.
you have like some seriously selective memory.
I think I
came up with that. Billy the Fred, center of the universe, came up with that.
Well, I didn't say that. I just said that makes me now think that maybe the door doesn't shut because this couch
it does not shut.
This couch does look like it's been walked on. Up until now, I 100% thought the door shuts. I still think the door shuts, but I would more likely believe the door doesn't shut because of how walked on this couch looks.
Is that I think the door shuts. Platypus in the corner.
I think it is.
A stuffed platypus? That's the only puss he gets.
Yeah, like my entire theory rests upon him having to walk over the couch to even get in the room.
See, I don't agree with that theory.
I don't see a lot of space between the back of the couch and the wall. I don't think there's walking room. Judged by the weird duck-billed platypus plushie in the right side of the couch.
Can we start posting to his channel comments and asking him to show the door open and shut, please? Can we just start asking politely? Say, hey man, could you give us a video of the door opening and shutting?
It's the most interesting thing about his
How do you get out?
videos.
How do you get out of this room, dude? We need to start asking in comments. How do you get out of this room?
He's got his jerk off towel beside him too. Oh, this is curtain.
He probably bangs the duck-billed platypus plushie.
I would. A platter pocket puss.
Better than a Play-Doh puss.
It is.
All right. Here's our friend Kinky Joe.
An estimated 646,000 fatal falls occur each year, making it the second leading cause of unintentional injury death after road traffic injuries. 646,000 people a year fall. They fall off a roof. They fall off a ladder. They fall down a flight of stairs. They whatever. They fall. Well, Joe, 40,000 people died of coronavirus, so we have to stop the entire fucking economy and shut down the country because 40,000 people are dead from the coronavirus. But over 500,000 people die every year from falling.
Yeah, so let's stop gravity. Gravity's the real culprit. The silent killer, gravity.
Stay home together turns into float together.
Float together?
Float together. We all float down here.
That's okay. I don't care if I fall and die. I just don't want to die of the coronavirus, man. That's really scary, you know, because you don't have to wear a mask before you fall, but you have to wear a...
So many old motherfuckers like Kinky Joe have mocked the coronavirus and then died from it shortly after.
We could only be so lucky.
coronavirus mask so you don't die of this horrible disease, which, by the way, has a 98% recovery rate. Now, the news...
What's the percentage for someone in your age demographic, Kinky Joe?
So wearing a mask is a preventative measure.
Yeah.
There's a lot of preventative measures in place to keep people from falling. There's a lot. There's a whole lot of preventative measures in place to keep people from
I
falling
bought
down.
flowers for this girl I like and got stood up. So I turned them into an Andrew Jackson for you guys because I can't send the flowers without dying.
Oh, damn. Fuck that. Fuck that. But thank you for the money.
It
sucks.
I'm gonna say this.
Oh,
I'm gonna say this one time. Do not buy flowers for girls if you're going to meet them with flowers. Don't do that. Send the flowers to like their day job or their doorstep or whatever. If you have a place to like give them the flowers afterwards, if you really want to give them flowers, use the flowers as a reminder that you had a good time with them. When you show up in person with them, just bring a good time. Don't bring flowers. You don't need that. And we F during that, so all you virgins are going to lose out this valuable information.
I think we're back up.
These news whores on the MSM, they love throwing out that number, the number of cases. Another 640 cases in the state of Tennessee, another 800 cases in Kentucky, another 7,500 cases today alone in New York City of the coronavirus. Okay, cases. What does cases mean? It just means people who had it. I could go out there.
No, people who currently have it. They're also tracking people who had it.
Porter on the beach in California and go, well, it's the first day of summer, and let's see, let's take a look. How many people have sunburn? Oh, there's one person with a severe sunburn. It's already one. That would be the death. That would be the sunburn death. But how many people actually just have a sunburn? Oh, tens of thousands of people in one day.
A sunburn's not a virus, and nobody dies like a few weeks after contracting
And we still
a sunburn.
use many preventative measures to keep us from getting sunburns.
Right, and sunburns can be dangerous, and you can get skin cancer, but it's not It's not comparable to coronavirus.
Why, the sun is a leading cause of sunburn.
This is Kinky
Sun
Joe.
is the leading cause of our existence. Okay? So, yeah, no one's going to be like, oh, we need to get rid of the sun. Because no sun, no us.
Wow.
Okay.
That was deep, Ben.
So, giving you the number of cases, they're playing with numbers, and they're playing with your mind, and you're swallowing it. You're drinking the Kool-Aid. You might as well have been in what's his name, Jonestown, with that psycho son of a bitch who made everyone drink the Kool-Aid and die out there in...
I love Kool-Aid.
I don't even remember where it was. Hundreds of people died drinking the Kool-Aid. And you're drinking the Kool-Aid.
Oh, he's talking about
right
Jonestown.
Now.
Yeah. He's using
And
it
it
as a
technically
metaphor.
wasn't Kool-Aid either.
They tell you the number of
Flavor
cases.
Aid. Flavor
The
Aid.
news, you got to listen to the news, and you not only
Ecto-Cooler.
listen to what they tell you, which is all bullshit.
Oh, man. What if there was a Jonestown for every beverage? Like you don't
Fago, it'd be Juggalos.
Juggalo
Jonestown.
Hey, Juggalo Jones, everybody drink the Fago. That would be like a fun movie, like video game idea where you just have this world built.
Mass Suicide, the video game.
It's this world
Suicide
built
Cult, the video
where
game.
Every drink ever has their suicide cult based around it. That'd be cute. I don't know how that could be pertinent anywhere. I just like the idea of that. Like, oh, you drinking Coke, motherfucker? You know what happened with Coke? Well, what? Well, I don't remember. Yeah, they killed themselves at a fucking Santa Claus convention. Ain't nothing but the real thing, baby. What was that?
I love how he said like the virus has 98% cure rate. Okay, so has a 2% mortality rate. 2% of the U.S. population is 6.5 million people.
Yes.
But that's assuming that everybody who's got COVID has been tested and there weren't some natural survivability with people that didn't get tested and didn't just deal on their own. Like the numbers are going to be shaky regardless. So we could say 2%'s low or 2%'s high, but I don't think the accuracy is right there anyways.
the issue also just with the viruses in general is that once you have it's roaming free within the population, you have you like get various strains of the virus, so people that have had it can get it again. So the mortality rate is going to fluctuate from something to something else, and it's going to prolong the issue. So instead of everybody, look, if everybody could just get the coronavirus, it's going to take 2 weeks. In practice, it's going to take 2 years because it will keep, what's the word I'm looking for? Mutating.
Yes.
You're going to get it again and again. So it's basically, it's going to be the next influenza, just worse.
Yeah. Yeah. We should probably.
This logic is stupid.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, this guy's logic is stupid regardless.
Yeah, yeah. He thinks everything's fake and manufactured.
So bad.
Yeah.
I would say let's read the Streamlabs because we're probably going to get into our last segment next.
All right. Mr. Amazing said, I love you, Billy. So sweet of you. Jack of Blade 777 said, longtime patron, first time donator. I was ripping a bowl earlier. Nice rimmer.
Thank you,
and Billy said some stupid shit and smoke came shooting out my nose. Side note, Billy, try not to mention the P word. Oh, the P word. Thanks, a longtime fan that's super high and heartbroken. I'm sorry you're heartbroken, Jack, but thank you for being super high and hanging with us. Appreciate the love. Kilo says, I love you guys, DP. I was very sad I missed some shows. My brother and sister-in-law died 2 weeks ago, so I couldn't enjoy the last few shows. But I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to have you back, Kilo.
Oh my God, dude.
That's horrible. Horrible.
Was it Corona related?
I mean, who knows?
Yeah, it could have been anything, but if it's Corona related, that's just fucking.
It's all bad.
Yeah.
It's all bad. Chris Kilgore says, I'm pissed drunk and just survived climbing a tree. Everybody's kind of having a bad time right now and enjoying the fact that they're here with us. I just want to point that out, guys. The last three have been kind of downers, but uppers at the same time. I'm glad we can be a place that you go to when you just need to release yourself from all the downer shit going down. Thank you for telling us that, because the money and everything is awesome, but the fact that you actually come here and your life gets a little bit easier fucking makes me happy to know that I'm here doing what I'm doing when I could be out there masturbating in a dark room. But no, I'm here with y'all, and I'm glad I am. Empyrean Art gave some big love. Thank you, Empyrean. Canadian Swine said, yesterday on the bus, I gave up my seat for a blind person. Today, I was fired from my job as a bus driver. What?
Ha! Good joke. It took me a second to realize it was a joke and not an actual story.
What? You should be. You're lucky to be fired. That person was blind. They could have killed you. That's cute. Liam H gave some big love with the money shot comment. I'm going to try and hit a refresh on this, Papa, because I know there was more donos than this. Tall said, is that a platypus in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Happy. Tyler Sevener gave us some love. Says, no, thank you guys for making our nights better, guys. Hey, I'm glad we could do that. I really am. Dragon on the West says, Spirit Flame says, my aunt died today. Mom erect now, not corona related, but DP is helping me as I was really depressed today. Whoa! Everybody. Spirit, we love you. Glad you're here with us right now. Oh my God. Everybody who's having a hard time.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I'm glad that we're here right now in this moment, acknowledging the fact that we're getting through this together. Fuck, that's crazy.
I feel like absolute shit right now. I don't think I have corona. I just think I dieted too hard.
Just imagine if your eating disorder kept us from doing the show tonight, how many people would be terribly hurt. My eating disorder actually powers this show. Before I came here, I ate Chipotle. I had a bacon cheeseburger. It was all bad. I overate and got here. You underate, and we almost had to shut the show down. Our eating disorders they're affecting other people now, Ben. We got to keep our shit in check. We got to.
Part of me doesn't even want to do the movie review tonight, but
should we try and do it Tuesday?
Yeah, we might want to do it.
We promised
Tuesday.
everybody, but I'll tell you guys a secret. Ben's barely keeping himself awake right now. I didn't want to say this because of YouTube terms of service, but I've been manning Ben like a puppet this entire episode. My hand's been up his ass, and I've been tickling all the right parts to make him talk and speak. And I didn't want to do that for the entire movie review because I like to eat popcorn while watching movies, and that would be really shitty popcorn.
Maybe not.
Dragon of the West said Steven Anderson is probably a closeted gay alcoholic based on his sermons. Fun fact, ancient Egyptian beer was given to construction workers of the Great Pyramid as payment.
Very low alcohol beer. I watched a documentary about that.
Beer in the ancient Near East could be properly described as liquid bread.
Yes.
It was a meal.
Yeah, it was more of a food source than like a beverage, and it was for caloric value. High in carbs, obviously, and very low in alcohol. Like there was you had to drink a lot of it to get buzzed from it.
Bite-sized crayons said, turn the cleat into a square shape, 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 cleed. Dragon of the West says, Hillbilly Jesus turns water into whiskey. Fun fact, whiskey is Old Irish for water of life.
Well, damn.
Tyler Sevener also gave us another big dono too. I'm going to hit the refresh one last time to make sure I did not miss anything else. And then I'm going to read the super chats that we have left over because I think there were a couple more of those as well. All the love in the world. Stuttering Chris says, eating fiber will make you poop like a man. I eat a lot of fiber, Stuttering Chris. I do. Some college kid gave us some love. Chris Kilgour says, I'm pissed drunk and just survived climbing a tree.
You read that one?
Yeah, I read that one. So we're all caught up. We're all caught up, baby.
All caught up.
Killer Beast says, my dad went to the hospital because his face swelled up like an overinflated balloon, not related to corona, but your show still cheers me up when I'm down. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sorry about all the hard times, guys. Shit.
I mean, I think, there's a lot of people watching that don't have hard times, and our show is their hard time because they complain about it. So I just want all the people complaining about the show, it could be worse. And I hope nothing bad happens to you to the point where you love this show enough that this is your escape from the worst. If this show is the worst thing that happens to you every day, then give us a like. Give us a like. If our show is the worst thing that happens to you every day, give us a like. That's all I'm going to say.
Cleave disappear.
Cleave
vanish.
Cleave vanish.
Cleave disappear. Cleave vanish. Cleave disappear.
Best YouTuber ever.
Yes.
Time for
Stupid commercials.
Boom, 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 boom.
It has a tuba in it. Why are tubas always associated with fat people? You know what I mean, right?
We got big old holes.
You got big old holes?
We got big old holes.
Shit.
It's a fat sound.
Yeah.
What time is it? Big, 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 big cookie time. When you got the munchies in the day or night.
All right.
Big, big archway cookies will fulfill your appetite.
Big bite.
Okay, this is porn. This
Without the sex.
This is the sex would just ruin it. I'm more likely to fap this now than if the girl started getting railed. I would prefer this with her stupid high pitched voice. That stupid voice. Like that's listen to that stupid voice is like when a guy watches a porn where a girl gets slapped with his wiener, like rough porn. That type of thing there is like what gets me. I'm like, you bitch. You bitch, don't talk like that. And I immediately want to hate fuck her and eat a cookie.
Archway big time cookies. Chocolate chip
Yep.
and peanut butter. Archway.
Is that Billy Zane?
Did you see that dick? That was go back a second. This was Ben. This was subliminal a dick. The milk is the shaft. The cookies are the balls. You see that? That's a dang. That's a chode. But that's what they're trying
That's
to
a
do.
chode.
That's a chode, but that's what they're trying to do right there. That's subliminal dick message.
Is that Billy Zane?
That's Billy Zane.
Yes, it is Billy Zane. Okay, I'm happy. I got to see Billy Zane.
Hey, Pimp Monk.
Yes, sir.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay.
That was 2 middle fingers. That should be $4 extra, by the way.
Why did you say that?
No reason.
For a short time only. Get your hot dogs hot, Chicago style.
Do you like Chicago dogs, boys?
Yeah, sure.
Would you prefer a Coney dog or a Chicago dog?
I like Coney dogs because they're. I usually go towards more simple. Like Chicago, they've got the Chicago dogs or the deep dish pizza, and then New York has like the more simple, like
The flat slice.
Yeah,
And then the Coney dog
yeah.
is. What's on a Coney? Isn't it like.
You know, in Detroit, there's a type of food called the Coney dog that's not the
Chili
same
and
as
cheese.
what you get in New York.
Tucker White with a 666 for the double bird. Thank you.
Take a look at this.
For a short time, on take a minute, take a seat. Take it for a ride. Take it how you like it, or take
Wendy's
it
had
on
hot dogs.
Yeah. I like Chicago dogs. Like they're not. They could be more messy than a chili dog or less messy than a chili dog, depending on how you eat them. Currently waiting on the COVID test. Keep up the great work. Love the show, Colton Powell. I hope you are okay.
Yeah.
Like if you're a big biter, sometimes that pickle will like fly out, and everything else will fly out with the pickle if you don't bite through the pickle at the right angle. And it could be messier than a chili dog. Chili dogs can be drippy and stuff. They have to be eaten differently.
Get your hot dogs, Chicago style or chili and cheese.
Wendy's going to wow you now.
Well, fuck me up, Wendy's. You wowed me now. You wowed me now.
Courage. Something shared by countless Americans.
Is this a
This
advertisement?
this is former presidential candidate and Senator Bob Dole. Everyone,
Is this a commercial for the Gathering of the Juggalos?
No.
Oh.
You'll see what it is though.
Bob Dole loves face paint.
He was injured in the military, and he has a gimpy arm, which he always holds a pen in that hand.
A lot of people do that.
Those who risk their lives. Those who battle serious illness. When I was diagnosed with prostate cancer, I was primarily concerned with ridding myself of the cancer. But secondly, I was concerned about possible post-operative side effects, like erectile dysfunction, ED, often called impotence. You know, it's a little embarrassing to talk about ED, but it's so important to millions of men and their partners.
It's so important. And I want you to know I got the right pill. I could still fuck.
I'm Bob Dole. I'm Bob Dole. Remember Norm Macdonald's Bob Dole?
Yeah.
It didn't
Yes,
sound
it
like
was
him at
really-
all, but it was funny.
Bob Dole drinks
It's
Sprite.
funny as hell.
If I was Bob Dole and I had an erectile dysfunction, I wouldn't use any pills or medicine. I would just put a Dole banana sticker on my dick and be like, there you go.
Paint it yellow.
Yeah.
Yellow.
If you're looking for a radical hot dog, look up and try Martinsville hot dog. Well, this could be
Hot
trouble.
dogs. Martinsville hot dogs.
Do you know that, or did you make that up?
It's Armor hot dogs.
Oh, okay. Armor hot dog.
It's hot dogs.
Fat kids,
Armor.
skinny kids.
Yeah. Even
It's
kids
fat
with
kids,
chicken
skinny
pox.
kids, even kids with chicken pox.
Yeah.
That's really a thing?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
play
that
the
was an
jingle.
old
It's an old
Well,
jingle.
shit. Do we play jingles on this show?
I can play this.
Do we play commercials on this show, though?
We do.
Wouldn't that be out of character to just pull up a commercial on this show? In all the segments we have, would you really want to play a commercial right here, right now? Bob Dole has a hot dog dysfunction.
But I decided to talk about it publicly. And after all, it can be associated with many conditions, including prostate surgery, high blood pressure, diabetes, or even smoking. The point I want to make is there are
How
many
about doing my
treatments
dick doesn't
available
get
for
hard
ED.
anymore?
Did he say the
My
porn
advice
I want to
is
make?
Get a medical checkup.
The point.
It's the best way to get educated about ED and what can be done to treat it. It may take a little courage, but I've always found that everything worthwhile does.
Bob Dole, more like Cobb Swole.
All right. Here we go. Here's
Aside
Armor
from
hot.
shitting on Billy. Still love you though. DP is one of my go-to things from the shit times most of us are stuck in. My mom got laid off. I can't work because my plate's expired. I've been drinking every day out of boredom. DP brings some joy.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
What are you drinking, by the way, Antonovich? Put it in the fan chat.
Here's Armour hot dogs, the famous vintage commercial.
Armour hot dogs. What kind of kids eat Armour hot dogs?
Fat kids, skinny kids, kids who climb on rocks. Tough kids, sissy kids.
Even kids with chicken pox love hot dogs. Armour hot dogs. Hot dogs kids love.
Little fat ass.
Yeah.
Now they would be, every kid in America would be offended. Hey, guys, that fat kid, skinny kid.
They didn't say gay kids. That's what offends me. Because gay kids love wieners. Dragon of the West says, I hadn't realized Armour was a real thing. Thought it was made up in Demolition Man. I did cover an old commercial on one of my albums. Someone says Billy needs to cover this song.
Dude, you are going to love this commercial.
Did I ever?
This is a commercial. You won't even know what the commercial's for until you see the end of it. Maybe, but you might have seen it before. But if you haven't, this is going to blow your mind. It's a German commercial. It was banned in Germany eventually.
I may have seen
and
this.
There's a Ninja Turtle in it.
What? I don't know if I've seen this.
All right. Here we go.
I love Ninja Turtles.
You're going to love this.
I love Ninja Turtles. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. How disappointing. Those pickles are smaller than his fingers, dude. If I wanted my dang dang to be in a pickle commercial, I would want fucking Pickle Rick dancing in my lap. Not a tiny little jar of gherkins. That sucks. That's a disappointment. That's funny as hell, but that was a sucky payoff. I thought it was going to be like a big old kosher fucking deli pickle. You know, the one that looks like a goddamn...
yeah, the huge ones and the giant, almost like a tank of pickle brine.
If they were gonna, if I was Raphael and they were like, "We want you to be in this pickle commercial," I'd be like, "It better be a big ass kosher fucking barrel pickle."
There's a Jewish style deli in Bellevue. It's called Gilbert's.
Gilbert's,
and they've got one of those big ass. They have a bakery and all that shit, but they also have the big tank of pickles floating around. Yeah.
What's a decent sized penis? A fucking pickle? A little jar pickle? That's not a decent sized penis.
Turtle
gherkin?
I don't know.
That's not.
You jerking your gherkin?
That's not.
Drink up, save up with Roy Rogers, save up.
Roy Rogers. You ever eat that of Roy Rogers?
No.
When you buy any drink at Roy Rogers, you get save-up points for great gifts.
Turn it on.
I've had a Roy Rogers drink.
Saving up for
It's like a
everything.
Roy Rogers
you
and a
get a
Shurian
fucking
Temple, right?
Apple computer at Roy Rogers by buying soda.
Apples to roast beef sandwiches.
Take a bite, take a shot, pack it in, look what you got. Get together, all for one. The more you save, the more the fun.
You just can't lose. All you gotta do is
drink up, save up with Roy Rogers Save Up Cup.
There you go.
These old commercials, it seems foreign if you watch it now in the year 2020. Oh, here's a newer one. Oh, this is going to make Billy cringe.
Had a long day at work and I was trying to chill, but it's hard to kick back when you can't pay your bills. Needed skills, a degree, but it was aggravating. To find a school was harder than online dating. It was time to take a step in a new direction.
So I had to suck off my landlord's erection.
That's when I found Education Connection.
Education Connection, get match for free. Education Connection, get match for free.
The one thing I can say about this is every single person in this fucking commercial had to casting couch to get their role.
Wow.
They all had to suck on something they didn't, not a lollipop is what I'm saying. Every single one of them got, fuck that. Piss me off.
helped me find a school that was perfect for me. It was fast, it was easy, and they did it for free. They even found a program I could take online whenever I wanted. The choice was mine. There was business, healthcare, education, and more. You'll have more options than ever before.
As a security guard.
I hate her. I don't like her at all. There's nothing redeeming about her.
You want to give her a hug?
I would hug her if it was just so the last thing I could say to her was, "You
die.
You deserve this," and then she'd cease to exist. It would just be like magic. She would just fade into the void.
Education Connection, check out the site. They're gonna help you find the school that's right. Education Connection.
Oh, okay, every single person in this fucking every person in this commercial is like somebody who watched Glee and then decided to become a fucking actor or actress because of Glee.
Maybe they did.
Every single one of these people. Every single one of these people.
Don't hate.
Was like, Corey Monteith is my Jesus.
We've been going together for 3 years now. Oh, Charlotte, will you be my... My... Oh, my.
Oh, my. Is this Mickey Richards?
It's a new Dodge Charger 500.
Dynamite.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's the optional Hertz shifter.
Elliot?
Yeah.
Hey, where are the headlights?
They're hidden where the bumper loops around the grill.
Hey, these are new high-back seats?
Yeah. See how nice they fit?
My name's Sheila. What's yours? Elliot? That's a cute name. Bet it really rides smooth. Huh, El?
Why don't we find out?
Elliot!
1970 Charger 500. If you can cope with a whole new image, you could be Dodge material.
Wow. So he just left that poor girl on the side there.
Yeah, the two beach hoes came out of nowhere.
I'm proud.
Damn beach
That's
hoes.
That's a midlife crisis commercial.
But you wish you were Elliot right now. Well,
All
not
right.
right now, because Elliot's probably
Making
dead.
the pizza. Making the pizza. Sprinkle the cheese. Sprinkle the cheese. Hey, if you're looking for the best pizza, wings, subs, and salads, you need to give us a try. Eat in, take out, or deliver to your door. Their huge line of specialty pizzas is second to none. And with 3 different restaurants to choose from. That's right, 3. Gang Mills, Lawrenceville, Elkland. Making the pizza. Making the pizza. So stop on down to one of 3 great locations or call us up to let our crews hook you up. Oh, yeah.
You gonna do a TikTok with this one, Pimp Monk?
Making the pizza.
You be on the other side of this guy making the pizza.
Yeah. Making the pizza. Making the pizza.
Making the pizza. I don't know, man. This is too much for me. This is too much for me.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a lot.
A kid's got to do what a kid's got to do, and a kid's not got to watch this guy shake his butt during a pizza commercial because...
That's some cheese, though. Look at that cheese, Ben.
I don't like it.
Look at the cheese. Look at this cheese, Billy. Look at it.
Making the pizza.
I don't like it.
Hey, I want to show you guys something funny. This isn't an ad, but this is hilarious. And I showed it to Billy earlier. A nurse's 9-year-old daughter wanted to leave a nice message for her mom who's still working, even though everyone's in lockdown.
Yeah.
She wanted to call her a hero, you know?
Are you sure?
Well, she wrote this on the sidewalk in front of their house.
I think the girl doesn't know how to spell whore, not hero.
A whore, no.
She's a 9-year-old daughter left at home alone with Chuck because she's got no father. The only thing wrong with this is she didn't have the W, but I'll give her a W because this is a massive win for calling out your mom.
It is.
Your mom's not a nurse. She just goes to the hospital to pick up stray dick. That's so rude. I'm lying.
Lives here.
She probably saves lives.
Whore lives here.
She probably saves lives. It was a terrible joke.
So bad. So bad.
She specializes in sponge baths.
SpongeBob.
Look at that cheese.
Sponge bath.
Toyota didn't just switch over to economy cars. That's all we've ever built. For 34 years. 5 years ago, we introduced our first car to the American public. Toyota Corona. In its price class, there hasn't been another car around that could touch it until now.
Old car
Meet the new
commercials are
champion,
weird.
The new Toyota Corona. We've made it a little larger, given it more horsepower. An overhead cam engine.
There's a lot
that
more
still delivers
talking
about 20.
in older commercials. Now there's more just visuals. You know what I mean? Or text to read.
5 miles per gallon. We've made it even quieter than it was, and included a new 3-speed automatic transmission as optional equipment. Added big bench seats. Installed power brakes with front discs.
Rack and
Standard
pinion
equipment.
steering.
The new Toyota Corona is an off.
Corona!
Yeah, I didn't hear that from the beginning.
I thought he said Corolla.
No, he said Corona.
A lot of car. How do we do it? If you'd been building economy cars for 34 years, you'd know.
Yeah, you would.
The Corona is destroying the economy cars.
Volcano. Alive. Camaro. Fiery new creation from Chevrolet.
Wow, this is when Camaros were new? Holy shit.
Well, this is not the original Camaro commercial, is it?
They said it was a new creation.
So this is what, 66, 65?
The new car that's something else. Something you've never seen before in a
67?
driving
What
machine.
year is this?
This is the SS350 with
67.
67, okay.
black grill and a
So it could be.
fuselage
This
that
could be the
bulges around
original
Well, it would
Camaro.
be, yeah. I couldn't remember what year the Camaro started. I knew that it was 67 was the earliest
It's
I
a
could.
badass car, even like it looks cool even by today's standards.
My uncle's got like an old 60s Camaro. I think it might be a 68 or 69. Could be a 67. I can't remember. But he's got an old S Camaro, and it's his baby. He's very, very kind to it.
Rally stripes circling the front. New safety features are standard equipment. Among them, the new GM developed
Got a bitchin' Camaro.
steering column.
All black leather interior.
Back seat up. Back seat down.
That's a
You can
cute
order
looking
yours
seat
with
right there.
special instrumentation too. Camaro in coupe.
My
or
car has
convertible
black
has
and red
whatever you
leather
can handle.
interior.
Like hideaway headlights, big car engine. Camaro, lean and molten. Camaro, at your Chevrolet.
It sounds like this sounds like a movie trailer.
Yeah. The car companies, they had big budgets. They were going to do whatever they could to stand out. That fucking Toyota Corona looked like a pussy right now.
Oh no, those cunts.
Escape from Epstein Island.
Why are they happy?
Because once they get away from these guys, they're going to fuck. This was the original Blade Runner 2.
It's a Pontiac commercial.
Yeah. They're like, why run from criminals when you could drive away from them?
Oh shit, there's their Pontiac. Firebird. Is it a Firebird? The heat is on.
Yeah, they get in the Pontiac, lock the doors, and just fuck in the back seat. They don't care about driving away from these guys. They're just looking for a place to smash.
Here's a Spanish Burger King commercial.
¿Cómo se va?
With Sofia Vergara in
¿Sí?
it. Yeah.
Cosas emocionantes están pasando en Burger King.
Me gustaría probar una de esas nuevas ensaladas, la de manzana y arándano.
Hi, Jay. There's apples in the salad. Jay. Even her hot ass couldn't make that salad look good.
Nuevas ensaladas Garden Fresh y Chicken Wraps. Ven y pruébalos en Burger King.
This one's really weird. This next one here.
Mom! Hey, Mom!
Parents in bed, but it's just 8 o'clock. That's why they taught you should always knock.
He just saw his parents banging. Look at the look on his face.
Why ragu?
I don't know.
Ragu?
He needs pasta.
What sort of weird shit are their parents into where his kid think of ragu after he sees them banging? Is it mama's still on her period? She got that period sex coming in? She ain't hit the menopause yet? Mama and Papa got that ragu goo. Why the hell is this Bert Kreischer as a kid?
Childhood calls for America's favorite pasta.
He's been through enough. Don't give him dude. If I see my parents fucking, I'm not getting ragu. I'm getting. I'm going out to eat.
Ragu. Use ragu instead of therapy.
They ain't pouring my feelings out of a jar. They're gonna take me and get me something with a toy in it. If I watch
Cracker Jack.
No, I'm talking. If I see my parents fucking, I'm getting something with a toy in it. I'm getting a horny meal. I'm probably going to whatever has got the best toy of the month. I'm gonna say, okay, we're gonna have BK because they got Ninja Turtles, Mama.
Ninja Turtles.
I'll go to BK. They got the Ninja Turtles.
Do you say Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, I say it with a hard end.
With a hard end.
Ninja Turtles. Take me to fucking BK. I want the Ninja Turtles, Mama. That's what I would tell her. And she'd be like, well, anything for you, sweet pea? Only time I walked in on my parents having sex, it was a half day, so I don't fault them. They didn't realize I had a half day. So this. All their hills. I want to thank you, everybody watching at home, for using the link below to subscribe to Blue Chew. Wait, no. Link below. If you're going to do any Amazon shopping for boner pills or anything, use our Amazon link below. We get a little bit of a kickback. That's anything you buy. Boner pills, yachts, whatever it is. We get a little love.
Is this another Toyota Corona? Yeah.
If all the Toyota Coronas sold in Australia were parked end to end, they'd reach from Melbourne to Sydney. That's 250,000 Coronas and 250,000 people who've chosen Corona for its reliability.
Listen to this out of context.
Damn.
Listen, I'm going to start from the beginning again. Out of context, this is fucking insane.
If all the Toyota Coronas sold in Australia were parked end to end, they'd reach from Melbourne to Sydney.
Right now.
That's 250,000 Coronas and 250,000 people who've chosen Corona for its reliability, comfort, and all-round good value. 250,000. That's a lot of Coronas. But then
That is a
the
lot of
Corona is a lot of car.
That's just kind of hit wrong. I don't like it. Fuck this commercial in this car.
It didn't age well, did it?
What is this?
The cosmic turkey intern, she's a good bird. Born and raised just north of Saturn, we love Tina. She is family now. So say hi to Tina and welcome her to town.
Nope. Nope.
Whidbey Donuts.
Is that on Whidbey Island? Is that local here?
I don't know.
We have a Whidbey Island here. I got to look up WhidbeyDonuts.com now.
It might be.
I got to know if they're
From the
local.
looks of that,
turkey girl have to do with donuts, though?
she's
fucking Tina the Turkey, dude. She's an intern for Whidbey Donuts. Okay, Whidbey Donuts are not on Whidbey Island.
Are they in Seattle though?
They're in Langley, Washington.
Oh no,
Is that Whidbey Island? Let's see. Langley is. Okay, there's a Whidbey Donuts just 1 hour and 13 minutes from here. It is on Whidbey Island. Okay, I think that's Whidbey Island. Is that Whidbey Island? Young Bill Fridge? Is that the... Yeah, it is. Never mind. It's Whidbey Island, so that makes sense.
Okay.
Langley, Washington, on Whidbey Island. And it's 2 hours and 18 minutes to get there. It said 1:13. No, it says 1:13. What the hell, man? Oh, if I don't take the ferry, it's going to be 2 hours and 18 minutes. I got to go all the way around.
It's far.
All the way around.
We are talking food.
You hear this? Listen to what she says.
You won't believe how big it is. We are talking food. Get fresh at Fuddruckers. Look at those buns. Oh. Get fresh at Fuddruckers.
Everything's fresh at Fuddruckers. That's why it's the best burger you ever tried to put in your mouth.
Wanna do Fuddruckers tonight?
What kind of a girl do you think I am? Get fresh at Fuddruckers.
Spokane! That's Washington too.
Yeah.
What's with all these commercials being? Is there a Fuddruckers in Spokane still?
I mean, this was quite a while ago.
Yeah, Nanny Papa over there that we're trying to fuck in the truck are not alive anymore.
They may be.
Oh, I don't think so, Papa.
I'm Jim McKay with another update from the 2020 Global Games.
The 2020 Global Games.
God damn it.
Which were supposed to be the Olympics, but they got canceled.
Little Jacqueline Keller captured the gold today.
So this was in the 90s. They were speculating what the 2020 games would be like. There'd be all these futuristic
highly uneven bars, while Austria's gentle giant Milos dominated the one-ton power lift. The highlight of the day so far was the record-breaking 300-meter dolphin relay.
The world of sports has evolved since all sports. Now with B vitamins, athletes need to unlock carbohydrates.
Vitamins.
It's more than a thirst quencher. It's a body quencher.
Coming up later, the graduated hurdles.
So this is actually more what the 2020 games would look like than if you just took the fucking whatever games were around at this point in time, because they don't exist. It's the imagination now. 2020 games are in your imagination.
Imagination.
That's sad. The far off year of 2020. The future sucks, man.
It does.
Damn it. Damn it.
So we're going to hang out for another 4 minutes or so, and then we're going to go, and we'll do the movie review on Tuesday night.
Tuesday night, the feeling's right. Gonna have some fun, show you how it's done, TGIT. Thank God it's
That's the
Tuesday.
day after Monday.
Yeah. Yeah, Ben's got to die a little tonight. Just a little. He'll be back Tuesday. Billy should draw Caitlin's poop. Oh no. Oh no. Gun girl. Should I draw a gun girl real quick? With a load of poop in her pants?
Let me know when you're ready.
1 second. Papa. Almost there.
This is one of the best features our show has, the ability to draw live. Ready?
It's almost there. I have to like detach the thing from the screen.
Yeah, to get the tablet.
Okay, almost there. It's loading. Little tutu's taking its sweet ass time, but it's getting there. Come on, Papa. Almost there. All right. You have a new Thanks, I'm also an artist intro now. We have a new one.
I didn't know that. Oh, shit.
It's loading hella slow. All right. All right. Here we go. This is Gun Girl. and she is doing a poop in her pants.
Poo.
Let's see. I don't like that pin. I'm gonna get a better pin. All right, there we go. Gun girl with a poo-poo in her pants. Pimp Monk, how you doing today?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Doing good.
I'm waiting for this work of art.
Yeah, you seem very detailed so far. Like you're really giving this your all.
I want to give it my all, dude. This is Gun Girl. I don't want to fuck around with Gun Girl, dude.
She deserves to Gun Girl.
She deserves my full respect.
The best. Apparently she's wearing a wife beater.
Because why wouldn't she?
I just took one of these. These are great. These are so great.
That looks exactly like her.
I'm so going to sleep after this.
Well, yeah. What time is it where you live?
3.
3 a.m.
It's Sunday. Yeah, it's Sunday.
She's got perfect legs. Perfectly toned legs.
Perfectly toned legs. And then, because she's Gun Girl, we got to get that good. Hey, Goose Juice, over 1,000.
What the fuck?
Having some
It's over
bourbon. Cheers to
1,000.
DP.
Having some
It's
bourbon.
over.
Cheers to DP. Stay
Oh
safe.
my God! Thank you. Oh, holy shit!
Awesome.
It's lovely. Thank you.
Wrapping up the week like there's no tomorrow. Holy shit!
Now Gun Girl's at the party. She's like, bang, bang.
Oh no!
No. We can do better. We have the technology.
We have the technology.
We can do better.
We've done the research.
We can do better. We have the technology. Let's go. Gun Girl, let's go. We can do...
It's a shitstorm.
Tonight we're gonna party like it's COVID-19.
Did she shoot anybody after she pooped herself?
Maybe. Yeah, I think she did.
Maybe poop will come out of her gun too.
She's got those turd bullets.
It's a poop gun?
She got turd
Yeah,
bullets.
it's a poop gun.
All right, so this is it's instead of buckshot, it's butt shot.
Butt shot.
It's like a Hippo shit sprinkler.
Yeah. She got that butt shot. Okay.
Perfect.
Get the black back in here, and then the gun's like pew 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 pew. Yeah, the butt shot. And then this is just a little fucking turd.
Tiered.
Full on turd.
Tiered.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Masterpiece.
Perfect.
There's just like a super big turd shooting directly out of the gun.
It's that butt shot.
And then there's like the little steamy, smoky turd dust in the air.
And there's the turd dust over here, and then here is in her poop is I don't really know how to draw Jonathan Davis from Korn. These are supposed to be dreads, but there he is in her poop. It's Jonathan Davis from Korn. It's probably not a very good Jonathan Davis from
Korn in
Korn.
her poop.
But that's
And
him.
it looks exactly like him, actually.
You know how you can tell it's him? We have the technology to actually discern him from everyone else.
Is it the Mark of the Beast technology?
It's the Mark of the Beast technology, ladies and gentlemen.
Is it?
It is. This is how you know it's Jonathan Davis from Korn, because he is the same color as Korn. See, he's an actual Korn kernel. Oh my God, that ruined his face. That's an acid trip. What the fuck happened there?
That made me want to eat cheese all of a sudden.
It looks more like me. That's not me, guys. That's not me. It's not me.
Poo poo.
I don't want to be in a poo cloud of mist from Gun Girl's doo doo. I don't want that. I don't want that. I wish I could draw Jonathan Davis from Korn better. It makes that joke look not as impressive. But what is impressive is how Gun Girl shat her pants at that party and had butt shot from her rifle.
Yeah. The doo-doo gun.
So if you guys want this on a t-shirt, it will only cost you $100 per shirt. Yes.
So we're about to wrap this up. Thank you guys for a great week. This was pretty awesome. We will see you on Tuesday. I promise we will do the movie review then for all of our patrons.
Before we go, can I read off the goal really quick? The goal for tonight?
Yeah.
10001. Yeah. Sorry, that's all I wanted to do.
Wow.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Time for
stupid commercials. In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.